We're getting some flashing lights, so hopefully it is working. To all 5 of y'all who are waiting for us to get online.
I'm trying to check right now. Got folks messaging me saying there's nothing on. And
We got 3 solid lights, sir. So we should be getting there pretty soon.
Maybe the delay.
Delay. Bum, bum, bum.
All right.
Let me begin.
All right, I believe we're live.
Awesome.
Let me make sure.
Yeah, if you can hear us, send us a text. Send Jimmy or myself a text or Charlie. That was last game's here.
All right.
Here.
Tiff, if you'll let us know how we sound, we'll go ahead and start our intro. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the #1 ranked small school football stadium in New Mexico, where the Eunice Cardinals will be hosting the #6 ranked Estancia Bears. Just 1 second, trying to get our sound going.
As he's getting that check, we be patient with us. This is the first time, our first home game for the Eunice Cardinals, and this is the first time all 3 of us are in the booth as Rosendo Caballero, Charlie Fairbrush, and Jimmy Jones. So right now he's getting some quality assurance from the radio station, make sure we're doing everything correct and proper, so bear with us. We can jump online on 3, 2, 1. There he is.
All right, we're back. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
Hello, hello, sir. How are you this evening?
I'm doing well, doing well. It's been a long day. Spent all week in Albuquerque.
Imagine that.
Tried to get back here at a normal speed limit type speed all the way back to Eunice so that I could catch a volleyball game.
Was that 95 miles an hour in that Mercedes
Something like that. Something like
somewhere
that.
below 100.
Yeah.
And then I ran from there to the house to pick up the equipment, and then here we are. Also, welcome back, Mr. Charlie Fairbrush. We have Charlie back on the camera, so we won't be having people saying tell Rosendo to keep up with the action.
It was like, focus.
And they messed up. They gave me a mic. I don't know what's going to happen.
That's
That's
right.
true.
That's right. We got a brand new system this year. For those that didn't listen last week, we've got a whole new board, a whole new system. Charlie's got an extra mic now, so we're all mic'd up. So this is liable to get all messed up.
I know.
With all of us all mic'd up.
For sure.
Anyway, tonight's game should be a good one. We have 2 programs that historically have had great success in New Mexico high school football. 2 programs that have faced each other numerous times, even in championship and playoff games. These 2 teams know each other well. These 2 towns know each other well. Both teams have that championship pedigree. New Mexico State Championship history runs deep for both programs. The Cards came into the season as the multiple-time defending 2A state champions, preseason #1 in one poll, #2 in the other poll. However, they were beat by a 3A Raton Tiger team last week, 42-14. In that game, the Cardinals struggled out of the gate. The first quarter was as rough and tough a quarter for a Eunice football team as I've seen maybe in over a decade. They just didn't look like themselves. We did not look like a very good football team in that first quarter. But with that said, this Eunice team lost starters that filled 17 of 22 starting positions last season, and that season was a state championship team. So we expected to have some growing pains early. In quarter #2, we started to see our defense stiffen up. They really got things going. The defense really played well through quarters 2, 3, and 4.
They did an outstanding job.
Absolutely, and you got to give credit where credit is due. I was really impressed with the defense in quarters 2, 3, and 4. So we definitely appreciate them. I got
Yes,
the
we
mayor
do.
walking in. He must need something. He's got that look on his face like. Man, I tried to get it off the off Max Preps today.
It's not there.
They didn't have any numbers. They had like 10 kids' names, but no numbers. So I didn't. Yeah. So I don't have anything for a stunt.
Yeah. Yes, that's the best we can do.
That's right. So, So our mayor here in Eunice, Billy Hobbs, he does the announcing over the intercom, over the loudspeaker, and he came over and asked us for a lineup for the Estancia team. I will tell you that in my rush and hurrying, I ran to the office, got on Max Preps, was going to print out their roster. They didn't have any numbers included with their roster, so I thought, why print it out? I'm not going to know who they are from up here in the booth. You know, that's John Smith got the ball. I don't know who John Smith
John
is.
Smith and John Doe handed
That's
it off.
right. So anyway.
Looking at our roster, I think we could let them borrow.
Yes, for sure. Going back to last week, for the offense, the Cards struggled to find that consistency. Once again, all new players, all new positions for the most part. They just never could really get into a rhythm. Brady Colburn and freshman Melanson both passed for long touchdowns. Both TD passes went to sophomore Maddox Mata. They were both definitely some bright spots for the Cards. I was very impressed with our young offensive line, very new guys, and I thought they did a pretty good job last week. I really believe our offense will continue to improve as these youngsters get more comfortable and get more playing time, and they just kind of start to figure out, the coaching staff starts to figure out where the puzzle pieces fall.
Correct. I concur with you 100% on that statement.
Yep. So with the loss, the Cardinals have now dropped to number 2 in the state on both polls. Once again, I said Estancia, I believe, is sitting at 6. Jow has taken over that top spot. They're playing Tularosa, I think, today.
In Tularosa.
And here come the Cardinals onto the field, for those of you watching at home. The Cardinals run out onto the field with the normal fireworks here at Cardinal Stadium.
The Cardinal Stadium.
That's right. They've got all the little youth football kids. I think that's like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, or that may be even younger than that by the looks of some of those.
Looks of them. But that's the future Cardinals right there.
That's right. That's your future. Tonight is, they decided it was going to be Aloha night or something like that. So I've got a lei around my neck, a little fuzzy yellow one. It's almost that Jow yellow.
You and Jow.
That's right. So I got the Jow yellow lei. That's what the cheerleaders gave me earlier. We've all got one. I mean, we're some handsome devils. Charlie will get a little camera time to us over here. He's got the fluorescent green, and Charlie's got a mixed one. His a little different. He got a little pink and yellow in his.
He just came in from Albuquerque too, I guess.
That's right. We're all world travelers. He came from the other direction.
You came from the north, right?
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah. So Estancia in week number 1 struggled too. They faced off against number 4 Texaco, who won. Texaco beat them 45-6. So they really struggled on both sides of the ball.
45-6.
And as I mentioned, this team, at least when I went and looked today, did not have any information entered into Max Preps. They had the kids' names, but no numbers. I didn't even print out a roster because it didn't have any numbers on it. It wouldn't have done me any good. I didn't know the kids by name. I might could pull that off with the Eunice kids.
And you have a hard time finding the numbers.
Yes.
So I'm glad you wore your glasses tonight. It's going to make a big difference. So.
Yeah, I did put the glasses on. I figured I better. I want to give a shout out to Eunice Schools. We've got school board member Caballero sitting here beside us. We might see if they've got some Windex and
clean his windows a little bit.
This glass window, which we've got the middle open, so the camera you won't be able to see it. But for me, I'm looking through what looks like a dust storm over here. It's going to be interesting. So anyway. Getting ready to get started here. They're showing about 5 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock before we get started. It's going to be interesting for me. We talked about it last week, the dilemma that this coaching staff has at the quarterback position. And it's the elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about, but it's the truth. We got a dilemma. The Melanson kid, in my opinion, is the future. He's got some development to do and that sort of thing. He's young. He's a freshman. The Colburn, Brady Colburn. Oh, they're doing the coin toss. I was confused for a minute. They're doing the coin toss. The Colburn kid is as solid. I mean, he is a solid football player that could be the starting linebacker. He could be the starting center. He's the starting quarterback. I mean, you could put him anywhere and he could help this team. He played linebacker last time. Correct. Last year with a solid defense. He was a linebacker, but the way this coaching staff does things, they don't put the quarterback in on defense.
It's tough.
That's why I say it's a tough juggle. I mean, I'd like to see him out there playing linebacker. I realize
And
that's
you might get some of that tonight because I believe one of our senior linebackers is out for a minute.
hurt.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And so he might be thrown in there. So we might see a little different tonight on both sides of the ball for offense and defense for the Eunice Cardinals.
All right. Well, we're going to send it over for a quick word from our sponsors as they do the national anthem here.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful Eunice, New Mexico. It is a beautiful, sunny, partly cloudy type of evening.
Small
you can
breeze.
Look out across the new buildings and facilities here. Man, I've always mentioned it, but we've got beautiful facilities. So thank
That's
you
a
to
way
our
to understand
community,
it, man. That doesn't
school
justify.
administration, school board for making these things happen. And
It's a lot of pride we have in this
Yes.
little community, especially in this district.
So we're making some adjustments still. We're still trying to kind of figure everything out, how it's going to sound best. Once again, we've got a new board, so we've adjusted some of the volume levels. We'll see if this sounds a little better. As I was told, we were blasting a little.
And just a reminder, there's a small delay probably between our voices in the play on the field as we're looking at our cameras.
Yeah, so you guys will tell us, hey, you need to turn this down or something, and it'll be 2 or 3 minutes before
We get to it.
before you'll hear the difference.
So bear with us. Enjoy the game from home, from your couch, from your bed, or at work. So
It looks
thank
like
you for tuning in.
Looks like the video's going pretty good. Once again, we got Charlie on the camera. He's back in action. This is his first game in
Charlie Fairbrush.
since last year. So yeah, not the other one. He's still working out on his bicycle with the spandex, but we talked about him last week. Got to harass him just a little bit.
Just a smidge.
So the Cardinals will be wearing the home red, Estancia wearing the road white. They've got the red helmets, Eunice with the white helmets. Here's the kickoff. It's all the way back to Maddox Mata. Maddox takes it at the 15. He's across the 20, the
That's a blocker.
25, the 30. He cuts it outside. He's to the 40 and up to about the 41-yard line. So a great return by Maddox Mata.
A beautiful job by the blocking by the Eunice Cardinals there. And he got all the way down, followed his blockers, and he took care of the ball, and there was no penalties on the play. That's an outstanding job by that young man.
Yeah, and he kind of just tucked it in there. He could have ran around his blockers, but he decided,
Very
I'm going
good
to
job.
set in here, and it worked out really good.
And
So-
I believe we're going to have number 9 out there as quarterback, and that is young man, freshman,
So
Melanson.
Melanson in the quarterback position. We've got 3 receivers to the left, 1 over to the right. We've got Melanson, and is that Garcia in
Garcia,
the
correct.
backfield? They're going to hand it off to Garcia straight up the middle. He's got a little room. He bounces it out, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards. He's all the way down to the 49-yard line.
Once again, he stayed behind his blockers, and got all the way down, 9 yards,
Yeah.
8 yards, almost a first down there on the first play. Very good job from the last game.
Yeah,
Good
that was-
adjustment. So
It's a good run there. So same formation here. So we've got 3 out here. No, we've got trips to the left, 2 to the right.
Correct.
They snap it straight to Melanson. He's going to try to run. He gets stood up right in the backfield. Nobody was fooled on that one. He's going to lose a couple.
I don't know if the line was supposed to block on that one or not. It appeared like they didn't. But hindsight's 2020. I don't think we're going to run that again this evening.
Yeah, we'll never run that play again.
I don't think
Coach,
so.
Throw that one in the
I
garbage.
think he was ripping it up as we speak. So
Melanson back in the backfield. Garcia to his left. Trips to the left. They're rolling left the whole way. He's
There's
looking down the
wide
field.
open.
He's got an open man, and he hits number
Thompson.
5. That's Thompson. Thompson's knocked out of bounds inside the 40, inside Estancia territory to the 38.
that took a long time to develop that play, but it was a good, solid pass to his hands. Turned around and got an extra 5 yards after he caught the ball. So we're doing a good job right now for the Eunice Cardinal offense, moving that ball. That's all we got to do, boys.
The Cardinals in that typical no-huddle offense that they run. Thompson's going to be that kind of slot receiver out to the right side. Melanson motions for Maddox Mata to come across. They hand it to Garcia. Garcia headed up the middle. He's going to pick up about 2, maybe 3 on the play.
There's a lot of movement there between the running back and the quarterback. He's kind of like a spin move, handing it off to Garcia or pitch it out to 15, which is Mata. It was kind of
looked like that Santa Rosa spinner back.
Correct.
So here we are, trips to the right, one out here to the left.
slow snap.
Melanson rolls to his right, throws it down the field to number 7. That's Van Brecken, who gets upended just about a yard shy, I would say, of the first down marker.
I agree with you. I'm glad to see Brecken out there. Last week he was pushed from behind and hurt his knee a little bit, so I'm grateful to see him on the field this evening.
Yeah, he's another one of those speedsters that we've got. They're going to show it 3rd and 2. Ball spotted about the 30. Trips to the left, and they're going to draw Estancia offside, so that'll be a free first down.
Good, strong count. I don't know if the quarterback did it or this guy over here in the stands. You hear him holler?
Yeah.
He's doing a great job about keeping his crowd into it because they're kind of quiet.
Who is that doing the hollering? I can't tell today.
That's old Randy Teague.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good old boy out there.
Yeah. So Teague helping out our cause a little bit. He's screaming hut, and Estancia's jumping offside. So good job to the Teague family. We appreciate you guys making some noise and getting rowdy up here in the stands.
And letting us borrow their boys. They got 2 of them out there.
That's right. 10:06 remaining here in quarter number 1. Eunice is set back up, 1st and 10. They pitch it out here to number 5. That's Thompson. He's got some room. He breaks around the left side, tries to cut back.
And they got him back, almost back to this line of scrimmage, right?
He ran about 40 yards to pick up about 6 inches, maybe.
But that comes off that spin-off we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So
That was a whole lot of running that just went on right there.
a whole lot of action for no reaction, right?
Yep.
So Melanson steps back, throws it over towards. Oh, it throws an interception right to his hands to number 5 for Estancia. And he runs it back all the way down to the 30-yard line as the receiver was not running. He stopped running, it appeared to me from my point of view, and the ball was intercepted there.
Well, and I looked down trying to get my box caster going because it booted me out for some reason.
Man, that's not good. Don't quit looking down.
Yeah.
Every time you look down, something bad happens.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I missed it. So Estancia comes to the line now. It's 9:28 remaining in quarter number 1.
Score is 0-0.
They're going to come out in that no huddle set as well.
Is he blowing the whistle? You're going to take him forever out there. So Estancia gets set. A direct throw to the quarterback. He's running now. He goes all the way down to, he got like 8 yards on that run. And he's finally brought down by number 24, old Jonathan Caballero. His first tackle of the day. Of the night, correct?
Yep.
Can y'all hear me good?
I do. We hear you well.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to get our. There we go. I'm in there now.
You're in there?
I am
boy.
in. All right. So for some reason, I'd got kicked off of the boxcaster system for just a second for scoring.
You should get kicked off a lot of things.
Man, I'm telling you. They
I mean that in the most positive way, Mr. Jones.
So Estancia heads back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm
It's going to
sorry,
be
man.
2nd and 2. Oh, you're good. Ball spotted about we'll call it the 38-yard line, maybe the 37. 2 receivers left, one to the right. They're going to hand it straight up the middle, and he's going to, looks like forward momentum's going to put him right at the first down marker.
A lot of gang tackling in there but they didn't get there fast enough to the line of scrimmage to stop them from getting that first down.
A little short.
They're a little short, 3rd and 1?
Yeah,
Appears like it's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, 3rd and a very, very small amount.
Trying to get my wife's attention, hope I'm not blocking the camera.
8:12 remaining here in quarter number 1. Estancia looking to the sideline, trying to get the call from their coach. Here they've got it.
Forever
They'll
to get
have
their plays.
2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got the running back to his left. Up.
Who moved? They did?
Yeah, if the running back actually jumped, but he can move. If he would have just stepped forward and then turned and went parallel to the line, he'd have been okay, but he threw his hands in the air like he just didn't care.
They might have just been trying to pull us off.
Yeah.
Offsides.
Offside.
Yeah, I think he fooled himself.
They would have got us last week. Last week they got us like 3 times on ourselves, but
Yeah.
what a week does, right? We're practicing and developing your players.
Yeah, last week we had a lot of problems with offsides and whatnot. So, yeah, a little better job there. So, third, and we'll make it 6. Ball spotted inside the 35-yard line. They snap it back. They're going to hand it on this little counter. Coming back this way. He's got some room. He's going to be right at the first down marker again.
Depends where they spot the ball.
7:44 on the clock.
Hey, they say it's a first down for Estancia.
Yeah, so they've signaled first down. First down, Estancia. Ball spotted right at the 40.
And once again, we apologize. We don't have any information for the Estancia football team at this given moment. So if anybody from Estancia is listening, please send it to Jimmy Jones if you have his number. If you do, that would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy deal. Even the booth next door don't have anything for Estancia. So Estancia didn't provide anything.
It's a mystery this evening.
That's right.
So their quarterbacks won't be back there with their running back.
Here they go. They snap it in. They do that counter the other way. And then he is brought down by, who is that, number 23? Is that 23,
Yeah,
I believe? Luis Gomez.
Luis Gomez. Come up here out of the strong safety position, or he wasn't back there at all, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure where he looks like he's maybe playing that outside linebacker or maybe even up at the defensive end.
See, they got
Oh, no,
Brady.
he's-
They got Brady as a linebacker out there.
They do. Yep, you're right.
He's an inside linebacker. I just don't know who number 12 is. Oh, that's Elgin Woods.
Got
the Eunice
wide
Cardinals.
receiver split left and right. Quarterback in the backfield with his running back to his left. They're going to hand it straight up the middle to that running back. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but then he punches forward for about maybe 2.
About 2 yards. We'll give him 2. We'll be nice tonight.
Nice. You're going to be nice, Lucinda?
I'm changing over a new leaf this year, I guess.
So that's going to make it 3rd down and 7. Ball spotted at the 43. Estancia once again in the white uniforms with the red helmets. Eunice in the red with the white helmets.
Just can't get over how long Estancia takes to get down, set, ready, and go.
Yeah, they're up there now. Here they go. Here's the snap. They're rolling right, looking pass all the way down the field. They throw it down the field.
Oh, good
And
job.
that was a good defensive
And
play
is he-
by Kevin.
Garcia putting that hand in between the numbers and the ball. The receiver gets it, but he comes down, but does not have control of it, right?
Yep.
Good job on that defensive part. Oh.
Maybe they gave it to him.
No, this guy out
Yeah.
here signaled, and the other one was trying to run in and give it to him.
Yep.
They had to correct it. So that's going to make it 4th down and about 7. Eunice sending their punt return team. I don't know if Estancia, they hadn't sent anybody different in.
Nope.
Well, now they're backing their quarterback up, or somebody back there.
And for the receiving team for the Eunice Cardinals, I believe it's Mata and Thompson back there.
Yep.
It's Mata or Mata? It's Mata.
Mata.
Yes.
Yeah, so Maddox Mata in the back with Thompson.
We'll call him Eminem.
Yep.
Eminem.
Mata with the fluorescent green gloves. They kick it over here toward Thompson. He's going to let it bounce. It's going toward him. He's going to pick it up, and here he goes. He's going to run up the sidelines, and he stepped out of bounds looking scared.
Yeah, he got about 7 yards out of it.
That wasn't a Thompson run there. His daddy and his uncle would have lowered the shoulder and knocked somebody another 5 yards down the
That
sideline.
they would have, but this kid's a little smarter than him.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to call on a Thompson to say, hey, at least make a little contact with somebody.
What's going on, bud?
All right, so Eunice with the football. 1st and 10 at 33-yard line. Melanson in the backfield. He throws it deep down the field. He's got the ball hit Thompson, but looked like they had a hold of him early.
Yeah, number 5 got him from his lower part of the body. Number 23 tried to come in for an interception. Kennedy barely missed his hands, but
So they got a flag? Is that what you're saying?
no, we
there
do
should
not.
have been, but there's not.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
not yet.
I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was looking for one, but no flag. So that's going to make it 2nd and 10. Once again, ball spotted
I'd
about
go
the
straight back to that
33.
play again.
That was a good play.
They're going to hand it, straight up
straight
the
Kevin.
middle. Garcia, and he's going to get probably about 5, maybe 6 yards, all the way up to the 38.
To the 38-yard line.
The ball spotted at the 38, 5:35 remaining in the first quarter. This quarter is going a lot faster than last week's first quarter.
And the score seems to be 0-0 still.
Yep.
A lot better than last week as well.
So Melanson in the backfield. He's got 3 receivers over to the right. He hands it to Garcia over the left side. Garcia ducks his shoulder, and Garcia ain't very big, but he runs over 3 defenders and gets the first down out to the 45.
That's what you wanted a minute ago from the other player.
That's right.
This young man earned that first down. It's good hard running from Kevin.
I think Kevin's been mowing grass all summer, and he built up them muscles, and he knows how to run over a lawnmower through some weeds.
Through some weeds, there you go.
He did it right there. So 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 46. Mata in motion. They snap it back to Melanson. He throws this little screen over here to Garcia. Garcia's got a little room. He steps through. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, he's about the yard. I like how when they're going to hit him, he does that little spin move. I wonder if he learned that last week off number 4.
I think he got that at the Quince that they had a couple weeks ago working on those dance moves. He got that spin out of that.
But he didn't get his boots on out there.
That
his
was a Quince
ostrich
spin.
boots on.
No ostrich boots. He just got them curved toe football cleats. 4:43 and ticking. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Here's the snap back to Melanson. He's looking deep the whole way. He throws it down the field. He's got Mata open in the middle. Mata puts a move on one defender at the 20. He's down to the 16-yard line. Great throwing catch.
There was a bunch of players open over there. He can choose who he wanted, and Mata was the one that was open the best.
Yep.
Good decision by that young quarterback.
Yeah, great job by our offensive line there, giving Melanson plenty of time to sit back there and make his decision.
Does that look a little blurry?
Maybe.
Does that look a little blurry to you, sir?
Maybe. But I wonder if it's your service here or if it's over
Oh,
there.
I see what you're saying.
It could be either way. If we got anybody listening at home, they're calling the play back.
When did that flag come in late?
Way late.
Yeah.
That was left over from that other one a while ago.
Yeah. That's somebody's lay that blew off their neck out there on the
We're getting a
field.
15-yard penalty.
1-5. So they called the penalty on.
Like a holding, or what they call?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm confused. Anyway, that's going to make it 2nd down, and we'll call it 7. They spotted the ball all the way back to the
Number
49.
5 was the receiver. You know what was near him? He caught the ball and ran.
Yeah,
I wonder if he got an unsportsmanlike conduct. Did something
maybe
he wasn't supposed
after.
to.
But that would have been from the end, so
Yeah.
I don't know. 4:28 and ticking. Ball snapped back to Melanson. Melanson sidearms it
To
over
Thompson.
to Thompson. Thompson's got some running room.
Go the other way.
Go, go, go. He's going to get over here and run out of bounds, but he's going to pick up a first down.
Coach Lean would always say you got to run north and south. North and south,
North and
right?
south.
Thompson's going to be tired when this game is over because he has ran the equivalent of about 2 football fields already to pick up about 20 yards. He's doing a lot of running.
He did a lot of running, but he got us first down on there.
So Coach Jackson's going to take a timeout here. We want to make sure we shout out to a new sponsor. We did pick up one new one over this week, and that is the Eunice Police Department. Shout out to the Eunice Police Department. Casey Arcidas and his gang over there running the public safety for our community. We appreciate everything that they do, and we definitely appreciate the sponsor that that they give the radio station. So thank you for that. We'll send it over for a quick word. All right, welcome back to beautiful Eunice Cardinal Stadium here, the #1 ranked football small school stadium in New Mexico. We're getting ready to start here after the timeout. 4:18 remaining on the clock. Eunice with the ball, 1st and 10. Melanson in the backfield. They snap it to him. He's looking deep the whole way.
Stepped in and drops the ball, but he recovers it.
Defensive lineman was able to hit him and hit the arm, so it knocked the ball to the ground, and then he jumped on it.
He did a good job of seeing where he was at, his presence, and he stepped forward. Oh, we got a face mask on the field. Where's the flag at? There it is.
Oh, wow. So we got a face mask on the defense. That was probably on Melanson because he had 2 people trying to get at him. You know, the defense did a really good job. He had that, we always talk about that 3-second time frame for him to be able to throw the ball. He kind of waited a little long. That's going to be some of that that learning curve for him. But that's going to push the ball all the way to the 40-yard line.
And we keep that down, correct?
I believe so. So that'll make it 1st, and we'll call it 8. Ball spotted at the 40. There's some discussion by the white hat. Now they're marching it back the other direction. I'm as confused as the whitehead.
This
He's
year, they're
confused,
saying
too.
a face mask is a 5-yard penalty.
He said it's an unintentional face
Unintentional?
mask,
It was
which he said
incidental.
is a.
How do you
Like he
differ?
accidentally did
I
it.
guess if you don't pull their head around too hard and you just give them a love tap on the neck,
Like
it's
he didn't
okay.
mean to.
So
Man,
4th
Lawrence Taylor
and-
will love this rule.
So the Jackson changing the play. Ball's now spotted at the 45. It's first, and we'll call it 13. Here goes Mata in motion. We had a guy shift out here, but there's no call. They hand it to Garcia, and he's driving his way all the way down to the 35-yard line. What a run by Garcia.
Beautiful job. He just putting his nose down and running.
He's got some kind of black strap hanging off his back. Looks like a shoulder pad strap, but I'm not sure. And then he's got some gold hanging out his back. Almost looks like some armor in like one of those video games.
You're like some golden grill, right?
That's right. That's right. So here goes Melanson headed to the right side, looks down the field. He's got a man open. That's Thompson. He hits Thompson. Thompson jukes and jives down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line, first down.
And that time he did lower his shoulder to get that extra yard. So
Yeah, that was some Thompson running there. He ducked the shoulder and ran over somebody.
But he did a good job, Melanson, rolling out that way and just taking his time, squaring up his shoulders and doing a good, solid pass.
3:27 remaining here in quarter number 1. Eunice in deep down in the red zone here. Ball spotted about we'll call it the 18, maybe the 18 and a half. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Here comes Thompson in motion. They pitch it over to Thompson. Thompson's got a little room. He's trying to.
He hesitates, comes back in.
Yes.
He's not.
Yeah.
He looks a little frustrated with himself as he was hitting the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear a parent or somebody up here hollering at him, telling him to
North and south.
to get up the field. So here we go. Eunice back to the line of scrimmage. It's second. We'll call it 12. Oh, Melanson drops the ball, but he
There you
picks
go.
it
Hold
up.
out.
He's looking the other way. He's going to run over here to the left side. Got
Go
a little
down, go
bit of
down.
room, and then he gets driven to the turf. Ball still in bounds.
He made a little bit out of nothing right there.
Yeah, he might have got the ball back to the original line of scrimmage, or maybe not. Let's see where they spot it. So 2:30 remaining in the clock. Clock continues to run. They're going to spot the ball in the left hash. 3 receivers headed out wide to the right. Thompson's on that side, along with Brecken and Mata. Melanson in the backfield. Here comes the whole
Oh, once again,
enchilada.
a bad snap.
Bad snap.
Ball's on the
Gotta
first
get on
open,
it.
and it's
Oh.
open, and
And
Melanson.
finally gets it. That snap almost went over the
Man.
head.
Melanson. Melanson's a quarterback there.
Yes, yeah.
And Melanson's about 6 foot, is he not? I'm not sure, but he's a pretty
not
tall
a
young
small
man.
kid. Yeah.
That's 2 bad snaps in a row. So that brings us a fourth down in what, 20?
Yeah, I believe that's right. So fourth and a long way. We're at 2:03 and ticking.
Well, we're in a good spot to go for it.
3 receivers right, 1 to the left. You can bet they're going to bring somebody to try to put a little heat on him. Here they come. He throws it down the field. He's got a man.
Oh,
And the
good
defender
job
does a
by
great job
23.
of tipping it away.
From Estancia, they good recovery by them. They were all burned, but that ball was thrown just a little bit right on point. They came in and closed it up, so Eunice did not convert, being so close but yet so far.
So that'll be a turnover on downs.
Man,
1:48 remaining here in quarter number 1.
that's hard to watch right there, Coach.
Yeah,
But it's better than last week.
yeah.
We're moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, they don't look bad. Just a couple of little mistakes that broke up the rhythm there. But anyway, so here we go. Estancia taking their time as they always do, getting set up for the play. 1:48 remaining here in quarter number 1. Eunice on defense. Estancia with the ball, spotted about the 20, call it the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Estancia taking their time. Coach over there giving them the signal. The ref is now giving them they're going to either have to call a timeout. There ain't no way they can get to the 5. There it is. So that's a delay of game call on Estancia.
Oh, yeah?
That'll be 5 yards. Yeah, as soon as he starts doing this over
Got
the
it.
head,
5
he's
seconds,
got 5
right there?
seconds. They were still not even set and looking to the sideline. Good job, Estancia. That helps out the Cardinals a little bit.
So they didn't call a timeout. They got to back up.
No,
Yes.
Yeah, it's 1st and 15 now. Now the ball's going to be spotted. We'll call it the 24-yard line.
They should be ready now. Estancia
Yeah.
should know what's going on here.
So 2 receivers to the right. Got that little slot back over to the left. Quarterback in the backfield. They're going to snap it directly. It's just a straight quarterback run around the left side.
Good job, young man.
That was number 22, Eli Lord. He jumped on him and rode him like he rides a horse on Saturdays at the Eunice Rodeo Arena.
Yep, good job there by him. And looked like 24 coming at the end there.
Looked like he grabbed that right hand down under his jersey like they
There's
do
a flag
that
on the
rope,
field,
and
man.
then threw the left leg over and hung on the back and
Let's get it, boys.
was trying to get 8 seconds. There's going to be a holding call on Estancia, so that'll scoot him back, and that'll negate Eli Lord's saddle bronc riding that he just did.
He can reset, come back in and shoot, get a bit of score.
That's right. So 1:38 remaining here in quarter number 1.
He's a good athlete. I wish he would have played more years.
Yeah, I agree. And he's a tough kid. He's got that Lord in him. Them just some tough folks.
Just rough and tough people. In a good way. Don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah. So Estancia back to the line of scrimmage. Once again, they're all just standing there looking to the coach. He's giving them the signal. I think he's going to call the bunt.
Like, where is their
maybe
coach?
the squeeze play. He's all the way down here. He's not even like in the area where you're supposed to be. But
well.
anyway, so is ours. Maybe they changed that rule. They're going to hand it that little counter coming back this way again.
Fumble,
and they fumble.
And
that
it's recovered by
like
Eunice.
Number 11 that came up with it. Number 11 is not on
No,
my
number
roster.
10. It was number 10.
Is that 10? That's Lord again. No, that's
No, it's
Ian.
Ian.
Castro.
But Mr. Lord punched it out, and Hyen landed on it. So it was a good combination part of both of them.
Awesome. So Eunice will end up with the ball in great field position.
Once again, like last game, defense would go out there and get them in good field position, and we do not convert. So we need to go out there and prove to this whole state that we can score.
Got to punch it in here.
With authority, either run it deep down and hard to give it to number 1, or throw it over to number 5, or the green gloves, double M&M.
So here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They snap it to Melanson. Melanson looking down the field. He floats one high. Oh, my goodness. That was all but intercepted. They dropped it.
Number 7 turned in from wide receiver to defensive end.
Back, yeah.
He did a good job out there.
Yeah, that
I don't know if that ball is moist, just slipping out of his hands, or he's just a
can't
little.
imagine it being moist on today. I mean, it ain't very moist outside.
I was being a little facetious there, guys.
Maybe the water boy scored.
He's licking his fingers or something.
So 1:08 remaining here in quarter number 1. It's 2nd and 10. Melanson in the backfield. They hand it right up the middle to Garcia. Garcia drives all the way down to about the 6, maybe the 5-yard line.
That's a beautiful run by that young man.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 foot of 200 pounds of power right there.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes, and I think it's because it's what we've done, but sometimes we get a little pass happy. When we've done that, we've been able to pick up some big yardage.
Got to stay balanced, right?
Here they go. Same play right
little
up the
delay
middle.
handoff.
And he's going to pick up about 3 probably.
We're at the 1-yard line, right? Or 2.
Looks like they've got it spotted. We were on the 6. Now we're at the 3. They're going to snap it right up the middle. Nobody set, so that's going to be 5 yards backwards.
I understand that, but we need to. We're too young to do plays like that because we're still in the groove. So the receiver went.
Yeah, the receivers weren't set, I guess. So that'll scoot us back and make it 2nd down.
9.
And about, 8, 9.
With 41.2 seconds left in the first quarter.
So we get things going, we get a little rhythm going, then we shoot ourselves in the foot. We don't look bad. It's those mistakes, and it's early in the season. We're young, but we'll
get there.
Got to get out of this mistake habit.
And the clock is running.
So here we go. They snap. They're going to hand it right up the middle to Garcia. He's still trying. He's got
a lot of spin there with 21.8 seconds left.
3 dudes hanging on his back and neck, and his gold armor's coming out his back.
Got to move, they're saying.
So they're going to run the clock. 21 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. The official
rolls out to the right, throws it over towards, and I believe that is.
I think they're going to call it a touchdown.
As he threw it over to Van Brecken.
Is that Van?
Yes, sir.
So a nice throw and catch. Melanson hit it right where he needed to, and Brecken with the catch.
And that kid had double coverage on him.
Yes.
Beautiful job by both people.
He threw it right out of bounds, and he just put his toes on the line and laid over and caught it out of bounds. Toes were in, so a great catch, great throw. Eunice gets on the board first here. It's 6-0 with 17 seconds remaining in the quarter.
So Woods goes out there for the extra point, and I believe Hyen is the holder. The ball snapped. They fumble it. Hyen rolls out, throws it towards the end zone, and we almost had it there, but it was tipped out of his hands. That was thrown over to Luis Gomez.
Yeah, he actually made a pretty good throw on the run after the bad snap again. We've had some deep snapping problems so far this game.
And Hyen is a third string quarterback for the Eunice Cardinals.
Yeah, so with 17 seconds remaining in quarter number 1, Eunice takes a 6-0 lead. We'll send it back for a word from our sponsors.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
All right, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a beautiful night here in Eunice, New Mexico, as Eunice gets on the board first. It's now 6-0, 17 seconds remaining in quarter number 1.
And Elgin Woods is getting ready to kick the ball off here. Hopefully they can go out there and get somebody hit hard and heavy. There's probably be a little pooch kick, right? That's our tradition. And keep in mind, Estancia does not have a big team out there.
Hey, I got a message here from the Mendozas saying to make sure that, number one, that they're listening, but to shout out to the newest member, Baby Mendoza, Mini Dozer, that was born today. So congratulations.
Congratulations, Grandma and Grandpa.
That ball's taken out by Estancia all the way out to about the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 11.2 remaining in quarter number 1. Those dozers, the mini dozers, the big dozers, the full dozers, all the dozers, great people, and we miss having one of them out here because they were sure a good cheering section.
By golly,
for sure.
they were.
They were their own cheering section. Some great Cardinal fans for sure, and make sure to congratulate them. They said maybe they'll call him the forklift. All right, so here we go. Estancia rolling to the right. They've got a man open. They throw it down the field. He's going to be knocked out of bounds by number 13. That's Elgin Woods, but not before he picks up about 20.
Elgin Woods was beat right off the line, man. That kid took off and went the wrong way. We need to know our assignments on the defense because I think we're playing the zone defense sometimes.
Look like it.
And that one's a blown coverage on that one. That's the only reason that guy was so open.
So that'll make it 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the right hash right at the 50-yard line. Estancia, as normal, taking their time getting up to the clock. The officials motioning for them to run the clock, and they do, but I think they stopped it right before the horn went off. So
that's the end of the first quarter. The score is 6-0.
So we will send it back over at the end of the first quarter. It's 6-0. Send it over to a word from our sponsor.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
Welcome back.
You on?
Welcome back. Are we on?
Yes, sir. You.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Eunice, New Mexico. I got a message here from Leanne Reeves saying the camera is blurry. We may have to clean something at half. We'll try to take care of that. We appreciate you listening. There's a throw deep down the field by Estancia, and they're going to catch that ball all the way down to about the 21-yard line. Deep throw and catch.
Estancia adjusted to our defense because the whole first quarter we were not keeping a strong safety back there. I don't know if you noticed that. and we've been burnt twice on those real similar plays. So we need defensive side. We need to adjust on that ASAP, in my opinion.
So we're here early in the second quarter. It's 6-0. The Whitehead's signaling to start the clock. No clock starting. He's signaling again. It's the first game of the season. We're all in.
It's the second game of the season. First game here at home.
First game here, yeah.
First home game.
For the staff.
Good stop by Jerry Hawkins. Went in there and got him at the line of scrimmage. Jonathan came and finished him up. Very good job. I'm glad to see Jerry out there this game. Last game he was out with a toe injury or an ankle injury. I'm not sure.
So they pick up about 2. That's going to make it 2nd down and 8. 11:25 and ticking on the clock. Once again, if the camera's kind of blurry, we'll try to wipe that screen off maybe at the half. Sometimes it gets a little dust on the actual video screen or something. So anyway, Estancia snaps it. They're rolling left, looking left the whole way. They're going to try to run it.
Good job. Gang tackle once again by Jerry Jackson. Jonathan Caballero, number 88. Who's 88 for the Eunice Cardinals?
88 is
Jorge
Gomez. Who's Jerry Jackson?
I mean, Jerry. I'm sorry, as a coworker. That's Jerry Hawkins. I apologize.
I was like, man, is he related to Jermaine and Michael and that group?
My God, sorry about that, Jerry Hawkins. I'm calling you Hawkins.
Be like A, B, C.
1,
2, 3. Jackson 5 going on out there.
I don't think we have copyrights for that voice.
10:35 remaining here in the first half. Estancia slowly up to the line of scrimmage again. Quarterback in the shotgun. You just got the defense set up. They're going to snap it and run it straight up that right side. They duck their head, plow ahead, and they're going to pick up about 7 yards,
Close.
6 yards. They're going to be real close.
And that's a good job by that quarterback, how he fell forward like he's instructed to do. And did he get a first down?
It's going to be real close.
They're going to measure it, I think.
Yeah,
They called it a first down.
So that's going to make it a first
and
down.
goal.
10:13 on the clock here in the first half, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout.
By the Eunice Cardinals.
Is that our second timeout already?
Yes, sir, in this half.
So with that said, we'll send it back over to a word from our sponsors here for this half or for this timeout.
The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice, the proud owners.
All right,
Welcome
we're back. Estancia hurries up to the line of scrimmage. 10 minutes on the clock. It's 1st and 10. They're going to go right the whole way. Eunice misses a tackle there at the line of scrimmage, but they're going to break ahead and pick up about what looks like 5 maybe.
I was going to be generous and give him 7, but we'll go with 5.
It might be.
Maybe 4.
Yeah, it might be closer to
That's
4.
a good spot.
We keep going to the right, be back at 1. Huh? So it's 2nd and 6, we'll say.
2nd and 6, what the big board says. 9:53 remaining on the clock. Once again, Eunice in the lead 6-0. Estancia knocking at the door.
They're threatening as could be.
Yep. 2 receivers to the right, 1 out here to the left. Quarterback in the backfield. Got his little slot back beside. Here comes that counter
reverse.
back the other way, and they got nothing but green grass, and they are in for 6. Estancia gets on the board.
And so the score is 0-0 now, even though it's at 6-6. And they might get a lead on us if they make that field goal. They did a good job there running the ball. They were kind of balanced. They passed it twice, ran it 3 times, and they scored on us.
I ran that little counter, had everybody fooled, got all the momentum going the other way, and then handed it to that back coming back across.
And that young man's pretty quick.
They're going to come out in a swinging gate. You don't see this very often anymore. This is like a 1950s, 1960s setup. So here we go. They're going to come back over and get on the ball now. 9:47. We're going for the extra point. It's 6-6 game, and there's the extra point. And that looked like it was Duck Dynasty.
I don't know what to say. Did it hit the floor, then the tee, then the ball?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It made it almost middle of the way through the end zone as it flipped up into the air. But with that said, with 9:47 remaining here in the first half, it's 6-6. We'll send it back for a word from our sponsors.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Eunice Cardinal Stadium, where the Eunice Cardinals and the Estancia what are they? The Bears? Estancia Bears, I think. Anyway, it's 6-6 here. 9:47 remaining in the first half. Want to shout out to some sponsors. A new one, the Eunice Police Department. Want to thank you guys for jumping in and helping out. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, the Davis and Myers family. Eunice Pump and Supply, Noble Myers and Matthews. Eunice Health Clinic, Leanne Reeves, she's listening. We appreciate you guys, Elma and all the gang down there. The Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas and Bart Parker. The City of Eunice, Parker Energy, Brett and Penny. Eunice Wrecker and Rental, John Dean Davis. Devon Energy, Mr. Bryce Jenkins and all the gang. BTH Services and Rental, Chad Haller. NMR Pipeline, the Bettis and Thrash families. Thank you guys. Here is the kickoff from Estancia. It's taken deep by
High-end
Castro. He had a little space.
Look at these guys, all this extra activity over here. He ripped his helmet off, man.
Wow. Yeah.
And that's Coburn.
Yeah. Coburn
and no flag on that.
Coburn and somebody tied up over there. They had some WWE wrestling action going on.
He ripped a player's mask off, his helmet off it. Oh, well, that's football. I like that.
That guy over there kind of looked like he was about to say, you know, the Hulkamaniac or something.
Yeah.
That's going to come in with the mustache and the beanie
Might as well
tied
we got
around
our
his bald
little,
head.
got a little.
Yeah, I got my yellow leg going, so. All right, so Eunice heads to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're struggling to get everybody up there. They got 4 receivers over to
Look
the
at
left.
Estancia's coach, they're going crazy.
They snap it over. They're going to snap
A
it
direct
directly
snap
to
to number
Thompson.
5.
Thompson's got a little room. He gets around that left side. He's going to pick up about 6.
6 yards out of that long run out there. But we seen a little bit this last game, getting that direct snap to Thompson. Kind of like a wildcat offense.
Yep. So it looked to me like he picked up.
He's going to stay out there as well.
Yeah, we'll call it 6-7 yards.
And he's going to stay out there at the quarterback position as well in this go around as well. So it's second and 4?
Second for that's not Melanson back there.
No, so
that's
that's Thompson. A low snap. He picks it up, hands it off to Kevin Garcia.
Garcia's got
I'm sorry,
some
that's
room.
not Garcia. That is number 13. That's Elgin Woods.
So Woods had some room.
So we have a whole different setup, a whole different quarterback, a whole different running back there for the Eunice Cardinals. This go around.
We're trying a lot of different stuff, just trying to figure out what's working.
Almost like preseason football.
Yeah.
It does.
So it's 1st and 10, 6-6. Ball spotted. We'll call it the 43. Thompson
rolls out
to
to
the right, looking down the field, and
Oh!
he hits Mata right in the hands.
It was not intentional. It was 7. He overthrew it. Mata was in the right spot.
Man, I don't think so. I think that's who he was throwing to. I
No.
think the defensive back just stepped up and tried to make
Number
a play
21?
on the ball, and the ball went right over his hands, and it surprised Mata.
Okay. Because I was looking at 7. He was wide open.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it looked to me like he hit the guy he was throwing it to, but
It wasn't caught. That's the
hard
bad
to
thing about it,
tell.
yeah.
Yeah.
It looked pretty either way.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. Thompson in at quarterback now. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They're going to throw it out here to Mata. Mata's got a little room. He
Get
breaks
there.
past the
Get
50.
there.
They take him down from
From
behind,
behind.
right at the first down marker.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
They are. They're going to give it to him now for sure.
I mean, he earned
Based
it. Don't
on
give
that
it to him.
spot.
He earned it. He earned that first
Yeah,
down.
based on that spot, they're going to give it to him.
Beautiful job out there by Thompson throwing that ball around. He's
Might have
surprising me.
something new here.
And he has 1 glove on and 1 glove off.
Yeah, it's just in case he needs to catch it with that other hand or something.
Throws it to himself. He's like, Bo.
Oh,
Elgin comes out of
Elgin
nowhere from the
Woods.
backfield.
Oh, he's still going. He's still on his feet. He's
Deion
bobbing and
Sanders out there
weaving.
running.
Woo!
He was
Man.
stopped behind the line of scrimmage by
Elgin
2
Woods.
people.
Bounced out of that one, didn't
That was nice, man. That
Looking
happens.
like Barry Sanders out there. He got all the Eunice fans excited.
Is it a flag on the
8:30,
field?
no flags.
The refs are waving their hands around.
I don't see any flags.
Estancia called a
Oh,
timeout.
they're going to take a timeout.
That's their first time out of the quarter, so.
Yeah, so we'll keep it here. I want to shout out some of these sponsors again. Once again, the Eunice Police Department. Thank you guys for all that you do. NMR Pipeline LLC, the Bettis and Thrash family, BTH Services, Chad Howler, Devon Energy, Bryce Jenkins, and so many others. And I'll stop there. We'll go through some others in a minute. I want to shout out to our volleyball team. Our volleyball team has got their annual volleyball tournament that they've got going on over here in Eunice, and they won their first game today against Jow earlier, 3 sets to 0. And so
very impressive wins as well with the new coach. A different look at their defensive side on their setup. They looked very, very, very consistent, very nice.
And in set number 1, Kiki Parker went down holding a knee, and she's our returning all-state hitter, and they were able to make some adjustments and play well. We wish Kiki the best, and definitely, want to see her back out there.
Correct.
For sure. So, Eunice back to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. Ball spotted about the 27-yard line. Thompson still in the backfield. It looked like there was some confusion, but it worked out. Thompson heads up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 8.
That was something out of nothing, or he did that on purpose.
Yeah, I think he turned the wrong way. I think, and anyway, then he took off right up the gut, and
he got 9 yards?
But he made it look good.
Yeah.
So it's going to make it 2nd down and about 3.
You have Elgin as running back again.
Yep. So here we
High
go. They're
snap,
going to hand
down.
it to Woods. Woods gets hit in the backfield. He's still got people on him. He's trying to stay on his feet. He's going to lose about 2 probably.
He could have lost 5, but he dug down and fell forward, so that's a good job on that part.
Elgin Woods showing that he can run tough out there. 7:44 and ticking.
Score is 6-6. Eunice Cardinals versus the Estancia Bears. If anybody out there is listening.
We've got a few people listening. Kim Colburn, thank you for listening. Definitely appreciate you guys.
Thompson rolls back. He has a bunch of grass. Go for the first down.
And he gets knocked out of bounds over on that left side.
Are they going to give him?
Forward progress.
If they
he didn't.
If they give him the forward progress, he had it, but he got driven backwards.
They're going to put him right on the line. That's going to be 4th and inches. They're going to measure it, I think. Yep. He had a bunch of space in front of him to run forward, but he chose to look for the open receiver. He didn't find one, so he finally tucked the ball. But when he did that, the defensive guys came in and closed it up on him. He was eligible to about 5 yards, and they pushed him back. Be close.
7:09 remaining here in the first half. It's a 6-6 ball game. I'm not sure anybody in the state expected this. Maybe Estancia.
In the state or in the stands?
Yeah.
Nobody anywhere.
Yep. So they're coming out to take a measurement at this time to see if Eunice was able to get that first down. If not, it'll be 4th and inches. It's going to be really, really close.
Even if it's 4th and 2, we need to go for it. My Monday morning quarterback.
It looks to me like it's 4th and about 2 fingers.
That's what that coach is holding up. You see him?
Yes.
Wasn't there a pro game they took a card out of their pocket and measured the distance?
Yeah, something like that. And this is going to be just like that. I mean, it is. You can't even see any space between the.
They're moving players out of the way. Yeah, it's 4th down.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down, and I'm telling you, like 2 fingers length.
This less than the smidge right here.
I guess it depends on whose fingers it is. If it's Gary Deck's fingers, then
you said it, not me.
Well, it's all right. Gary Deck's probably proud of those big fingers. So 7:09.
Cowboy fingers, huh?
Man, big fingers. Shakes your hand and his finger touches your armpit. So 4th down and about 2 inches. Here we go.
And we have is that Thompson sitting there? Yeah.
That's Thompson. He's going to hand it right up the middle, and that's Elgin.
First down and some.
He's still going. He's still on his feet. He's all the way down inside the 5, all the way to what looks like about the 3, maybe beautiful. The 2.
And this young man is very close to the ground. So if you miss him, he's gone.
You know, in his younger days, he was a heck of a soccer player. And they almost didn't bring him to school here because he was so into soccer. I mean, he played travel soccer all over the world.
Played for a club.
Yes. And his family was all here, but he played up there. So here goes Thompson, headed over to the right side. He's got
corner.
A little room.
Touchdown right
there. He cuts it up.
Touchdown.
And he's into the end zone for 6. I don't see any flags, so that'll be 6 on the Thompson keeper around the right side.
A beautiful job with this quarterback and this running back. Everything moved a lot faster, it seemed to me. And they did a good job of coming down here and scoring and take care of business. So the score is 12-6 at this given moment as they go out to try to kick the extra point. By who? Elgin Woods, the running back / field goal kicker. He's like Bo Jackson, doesn't he?
/ soccer player. So here we go. Hein Castro back as the holder. Let's see if we can get that snap. He does. It's good. The kick is up, and it looks like it's right through the middle.
It was
and
low.
It is good.
Yeah, they called it good.
So that's going to make it 13-6. Eunice in the lead. There goes the fireworks. 6:50 remaining in the first half. We'll send it back.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities.
Welcome back.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Well,
You're good, right? You good now?
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Eunice Cardinal Stadium. We, like I said, we've got a new board, and we're doing something a little different. Racindo's running the board today, so just in case you guys have any questions about why.
Man, it's bad enough. I was running the camera last week. You gotta.
I got to throw him under the bus again. But anyway, we're trying something different. We've got, like I said, we've got a new board, which is an amazing piece of equipment. We've even talked about maybe putting together like a video or intro to what we can do during timeouts or during pregame stuff. And so trying to make some adjustments and make things even better. So
bear with us.
Yeah, we'll get it done for sure. So 6:50 remaining here in the first half. Eunice is now taking the lead, 13-6. They're getting ready to kick off.
And all these buttons here are lit up. On the other board, they were dark when they were off.
Yep. So here's the kickoff. They're just going to squid down the middle. Estancia picks it up. Here comes the starburst, and they're going to make the tackle right at the 25-yard line.
Oh, it's good job. Beautiful job by that special teams going out there and hitting somebody.
Yep. So they ran that little starburst even on the little
Pooch.
low kick, yeah. So 6:46 remaining here in the first half. Estancia will have the ball, 1st and 10. Ball spotted about we'll call it the 26, about the 25 and a half.
Right now, their defense for the Eunice Cardinals is having a hard time, especially on that last series when they came down here and scored in like 5 plays. So hopefully they adjusted. Come out here and be a little bit more aggressive, a little smarter on their job responsibilities out there on the field.
So here they go. Estancia will have 2 receivers out here to the left, 1 out wide right in that little slot back. Here they're going to send somebody in motion. They fake the motion man handoff and then run it straight up the middle, and they've got a big gain. They're going to pick up about 9. I don't see any flags. Whistles were blowing everywhere.
So that's a good, strong run by their quarterback.
Yep.
And their offensive line is opening up a big hole from up there in the center, an A-gap.
Yep. So 6:30 remaining and ticking, 13-6. We're in the second quarter. Estancia doesn't huddle, but when they get to the line of scrimmage, they stand there for 25, 30 seconds. However many seconds they give them, they stand there for all of those but 1 or 2.
Sometimes they go over that, right?
Yeah. So they're going to have 1 receiver wide right, 1 wide left. They've got that little slot back over to the right, standing crooked. Quarterback in the shotgun. They snap it back. He's going to just
run
do
again.
the
Oh,
quarterback
he's getting the
keeper.
backfield.
Great play by.
I cannot see his number from here.
I
It's
thought it might have been 30, but I can't tell for
30
sure.
or 38. Let me see. They're still slapping his head.
38, I think. Who is 38? I don't have a 38 on my.
I concur. It goes only to 35.
Yeah, I don't have a 38. Who'd they say? Somebody Gonzalez. We apologize. We got our roster straight off Max Prep, so if the coach.
If you're the parent of 38 or
Yeah.
you know who he is on the stands, you listen, send us a text. We'll
Yeah.
give a shout out to that young man there because he did a beautiful job getting behind the line of scrimmage and tackling him.
5:20 and ticking. Eunice on defense. 3rd down, and we'll call it 6, maybe 5.5. Receivers split wide each side.
Man, it took forever.
Here's the snap. He's rolling right, looking pass. He's going to throw the ball down the field, and it is incomplete.
Beautiful job by Kevin Garcia out there.
Estancia staff screaming and jumping up and down, waving their hands, wanting a pass interference call. He got there right about the time the ball did. It was close, but.
So Estancia sitting here with 4th down and 4 to go for the 1st down. And I believe they're going to punt it away.
You would think so here, deep in their own territory with 5 minutes on the clock. So Eunice trying to hustle their punt return team on the field. Looking like there's some confusion out there. Hope we got numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I believe we're right. So here comes Estancia. They do have the punt team in there, as they've got the
a lot of people are moving everywhere out there. You see a
lot of movement. They were trying to get that young man out there to the side, and they just throw it because their quarterback plays that slot back right there. They were just going to snap it to him, and they snap it over the head of the punter. He tries to throw it.
Why don't we catch that in the air?
Incomplete. That's an incomplete pass, so we will get the ball right there on the spot. I'm not sure. I think we thought that was a punt. Probably our line was blocking and trying to get through, and then all of a sudden the ball's flying up in their head. Yeah, he was trying to punt, but he threw it because to avoid the sack from way back there. So he chunked it, which probably saved them 15, 20 yards, but it's still Eunice going to have the ball 1st and 10. Ball spotted right at the 30.
On this series, we have the quarterback Melanson and the running back Kevin Garcia.
We're going to hand it off up the middle to Garcia. He bounces it out to the left, drives ahead, and he's going to get all the way down and pick up about 7, maybe 8.
Good job there. Good competition between the running backs right there. This is whatever you can do, I can do better, I guess we're saying to each other.
4:40 and ticking. Going to spot the ball. They may have gave him more than I thought. It looks like it's maybe 1 yard, so 2nd and 1. Ball spotted about the 21-yard line. Here's the snap. It's to Melanson. He's rolling right, looks down the field, makes a nice pass to Brecken. Brecken with a good catch. He gets hit immediately, but he's going to pick up a 1st down.
I like it when he catches the ball. He knows he's going to get hit, controls that ball, gets it nice and tight, takes a hit.
A good throw there by Melanson. Good catch there by Van Brecken. 4:19 on the clock.
This is tough as a coach, man. If you have that many competitive players on the team.
3 receivers left. One to the right.
Ooh, left a little early.
Yeah, they hand it right up the middle to Garcia. He drives all the way ahead, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards.
8 yards, and he fell forward, got that extra yard. But it was kind of like a delay handoff.
Yes.
You know, if you should give it or keep it. Last year, our quarterback would keep it most of the time.
That's that little option. You know, it's a quarterback option. So here we go, 2nd and 2. Ball spotted about the 6-yard line. Eunice knocking at the door again. They send Brecken in motion. They flip it to him. He's got some space, and he's going to waltz into the end zone for a touchdown.
That was nice.
Eunice.
Did you see 23? Yeah. 23 just stopped in his track when number 7 ran right by him. It was so nice. He just put his hands down. What do I do?
So that makes it 19-6 after the Van Brecken stroll for a touchdown. So we've got the extra point coming. 3:41 remaining here in the first half. It's 19-6. Eunice has Elgin Wood out there to kick. The kick is up, and it looks like it's right through the middle and good. And that'll give Eunice a score of 20. Estancia 6. We'll send it back for a word from our sponsor. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Eunice, New Mexico, where the Eunice Cardinals have taken a 20-6 lead. 3:41 remaining here in the first half. Eunice has finally got a little rhythm going, and it's interesting because that rhythm is with different quarterbacks, different running backs. We've looked good. And
on both sides of the field, because the defense came up here and stopped them. Our offense got the ball in a good position when they almost got a sack on the punt. So very good job by the Eunice Cardinals this evening.
So Eunice prepares to kick off. You know, we haven't seen that onside or that little
pooch
thing that we do. We haven't done that today. And there's another one. We're going to drive it down the field.
Get there.
The Estancia player goes off his shoulder pad
lucky
and out
dogs,
of bounds,
man.
right at the 20.
Them lucky bears, huh?
Yes.
Lucky bears. Hey, anybody out there listening to us, give us an update on the other scores around Lee County. I don't know if Hobbs or Lovington's playing tonight, and also Jow's game.
Yeah, definitely like to
keep everybody up to
I
date.
know Hobbs is playing. I'm not sure they're playing, and Lovington is playing
Hobbs is playing
Seminole.
Artesia in Hobbs, and they're calling it a blackout. Everybody's in black. So
black, huh?
And Lovington's playing Seminole tonight.
Seminole, huh?
In Lovington.
Wow, that'll be an interesting one because Seminole's pretty tough. 3:37 remaining here in the first half. Estancia with the ball. It's 20-6. They snap it, hand it off up the middle.
Oh, good hit there.
Swarm of Cardinals in there along with.
That's 2-4 hit him.
That 2-4.
And
Jonathan
22
Caballero
came in there. 22, Lord and Hawkins.
So a good
job.
job.
We're going to get a timeout.
Artesia's leading Hobbs 13-0.
We got a timeout called by Eunice, by the Eunice Cardinals, I believe he said.
Cleveland is beating La Cueva right now, 21-17. The interesting thing about that is Cleveland lost last week. It's the first loss they've had in like 3 years or something like that.
Wow. Who did they lose to? Oklahoma team or Colorado team?
No, it was a New Mexico Centennial. Centennial beat them.
Well, good job, Centennial.
I'm scrolling through here, still trying to check some scores. We've got a little time out on the field. I'm trying to.
And my fingers are pushing buttons, so we're going to take a little break.
Cheerleaders are throwing water bottles or something. I don't know what they are.
You know, Tatum
Church and water bottles.
beat Alamo Navajo 68-0 today.
Tatum is still 8-man football, right? Or
Yeah, they play that little ball stuff.
Hey, now.
Fort Sumner 52, Legacy 0.
Did you go to Max Prep?
Raton with the win yesterday over Guyman, Oklahoma, 33-30. Yeah, I'm checking some scores here. Dexter got beat pretty bad last night, 48-14, and Portales over Ruidoso. So anyway, both teams are back out here on the field. 3:31 remaining in the first half. Estancia with the ball. 2nd down and 7. Ball spotted about the 24. They snap it back. Estancia rolling right, looking pass. They throw it down the field.
There's a flag on the.
They're going to
there's
call
two
it for
flags.
pass interference.
This one came out first, and we got that one over there. Hopefully at the offset.
So we're probably going to have a hold over here and a pass interference over there.
I concur. I concur with you, sir, if I was a smart man.
Waiting on the signal here from the officials.
It is a beautiful night. It's not too hot, not too cold.
Man,
Just
no
real breezy.
wind. Knock on some wood, but we don't have all them bugs that we had in Tucumcari the other night. Man, the bugs, they were trying to get me.
Yep, they offset.
Replay the down.
I was right.
That's a big break for the Cardinals.
Holding on the line.
Big
and
break.
Big break. So it's 2nd and 9, 2nd and 7 for the Estancia Bears.
So 3:25 remaining here in the first half. Estancia with the ball.
Score is 20-6. Eunice Cardinals lead.
Ball spotted about the 23-yard line. Estancia strolls back up, and when I say strolls, they stroll
By
up
golly.
to the line of scrimmage.
Like on a Sunday afternoon.
That's
huh?
right, easy like a Sunday morning. 2 receivers wide left, 1 out wide to the right. Quarterback in the backfield. There's all kinds of people moving.
Number 52 moved on the.
We were moving,
Estancia
they
Bears.
were moving, but we can move and they can't, so it should be 5 back that way. Oh, yeah, he was almost going to give the signal the other way.
You see him going
Yep.
towards his hips?
He
So
was,
like,
he
no.
was thinking about it. At first, I thought he was doing the Macarena. You know, he put that one hand out and the other hand out, and one hand behind the head, and I was like, hey, Macarena. So 3:25 remaining here in the first half. Estancia with the ball. They scoot back about 5, so that's going to make it 2nd down. We'll call it 12. Ball spotted about the 18 now.
And the crowd's getting back into it.
Yeah.
There's one of Eunice finances over there in the stands.
Getting rowdy. So here they go. They snap it. Going to run it straight up the middle. He's got some room.
And
He's got
he
a
got
big
one got to
break,
beat.
and he
Kevin
gets
Garcia got
tackled.
hit after he gets the first down, but if he would have got past him, it was a
Man.
touchdown.
Yeah, Kevin Garcia saved a touchdown right there after about a 13-yard pickup, which means it's a 1st down for Estancia.
He made that look easy. That front line went in and blocked everybody that needed to block, and he got down to a secondary, and he was almost gone.
Yeah, that was a good run there by Estancia.
You know what I like about our booth? We can open the glass, we can look out, and we can keep the lights turned off, and I can run this board a little better.
Yeah, because over there they turned the lights on. That's
And
what
that's
brought
what
all the
bugs.
bugs in. Tucumcari, we had some bug troubles. We're saying had a bunch of rain. Man, there was bugs. When I got home, the wife, I drove her car. She was not happy with me. Her car looked like it had a screen print across the front of it. Oh, it was bug juice. 2:55 here in the first half. 20-6. Eunice in the lead. Estancia with the football. They're going to snap it. They're going to try that little counter play again. Run it back over to this side, and a good open field tackle there by Hyan Castro.
He stayed home that time. I guess on that last play they told him, hey, you got to stay in your stone. Came up in good tackle by himself, man. Wrapped him up and brought him down.
And I think he's playing the safety way back here, so he came all the way up from the safety position to make that tackle.
That's very good because you read it right away.
Yep. Yeah, that was like some Junior Carrazza type stuff there. That's the kind of stuff he
Yeah,
used to
you
except,
going old school
except
now,
when
huh?
he would come running up, he'd lay somebody
Oh.
out when he got up there. So 2:15 remaining here in the first half. It's 20-6. Estancia with the football. One wide each side. Taking their time like always. There's a snap. They're rolling right, looking down the field. Got a man open. They throw it. And it is almost picked off there.
By high end.
By high end.
He just didn't take a good angle out of it.
Yep. So that's going to make it 3rd down and about 7. Once again, that ball spotted about the 34-yard line.
And Hawkins almost got a sack there, too.
Yep.
A few more seconds, you could have wrapped him up.
Yep.
So we got a minute and 59 seconds left here in the second quarter. The score is 20-6, and Estancia has the ball at the, 34-yard line?
34-yard line.
Yep. So under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. 20-6. Estancia with the ball. 2 receivers wide to the left. Here's the snap. They throw it out here to the left
That's a
side.
forward.
He
Get the ball.
dropped it. And it was a forward pass, just barely. But that ball is on the turf, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. I want to shout out while we've got a minute to Obi Ontiveros. He's probably back over there in Waco listening. He got to fly for sure 2 days, maybe 3 days this week. And he said it's pretty crazy once he's up there and he's got the stick in his hands and he's trying to
Maneuver.
He said at one point one of the flight people sent him in a holding pattern, so they were just up there flying circles for like 30 minutes. But
30 and number 3, 30 for Eunice. And one of our players is
and there's
hurt.
no flag. Oh yeah, there is a flag. I was gonna say there's no flag there.
Yeah, there's a flag there. For the Eunice Cardinals,
And-
number 8 and 30 getting into it with their number
Yeah,
3, right?
We had a full-blown fight. That's Jacob Ortega fighting with somebody, and Danny Garrett, I think. Those were the 2 Eunice. I have
That's
no
the second flag on this series. We got the first one over here, the block in the back, I'm
Yeah.
assuming. And this one right here, I don't know. Might have to ask the camera guy on that one.
Yeah, so 1:38 remaining here in the first half. We're trying to sort out. We had a full-blown fight going. I would be surprised if they don't eject some folks right here, because that wasn't a let's wrestle a little bit. That was a I'm going to grab you by the face mask and drag you to the ground, and then my buddy's going to jump on your back and ride you.
We're here. Block in the back.
They
Oh,
ejected
why?
him. See, I told you I thought somebody was going to get ejected. That was a full-blown fight. That wasn't a
He didn't give a number, so we don't know who to identify and watch him.
yeah.
Or watch him walk off.
Yeah, watch him walk off because we had in the past.
And the football's laying down there by the end zone, so they're
Who was it? Number 6? He's walking that way.
I don't see any of them going off unless he already went off.
maybe that kid. I don't know. I'm not sure. But see, they had something like that going on over here a while ago.
Earlier, correct.
Where they were chasing Brady Colburn down the field and like
They took Brady Corbin's helmet pretty much off.
and threw him on the ground.
So I don't see nobody walking to the locker room for the Bears.
I don't either.
They didn't give a number out, so we'll see.
Yeah, they said the kid's ejected, but they've never said
Out of
who it
all that
was.
activity, we are going to lose yardage on this play. There's a block in the back.
So what they'll do is, since that was after the play, now they'll bring it back, and then they should give them 15 this away.
Let's see if that what happens. What happens? No, maybe.
Yeah, like I said, kind of confusing here. Shout out to the sponsors, Eunice Police Department. We may need you.
Having some fighting going on.
Yeah, you were right. They're going to start the 15 yards from that given point. You just reiterated.
But they've never said who's
Never
out.
said a number.
No.
They didn't give us a
But
number.
he's walking over there now to talk to
Who
the
is
head
it, that
coach.
23 maybe? He's the only one I see headed that direction.
It could be because, well, My
Yeah,
goodness,
I have not seen anybody leave the field.
make sure they don't change
When you
the
get
jersey on us.
ejected, you can't go over there. I mean, you got to go.
Shut up. Be quiet. They got 12 on the field. Let them have 12 on the field.
Oh, it's good 5 more yards, right?
Yeah. Let them have the 12 on there. Hopefully they catch it.
Yeah, they do have 12. There's
Yeah.
12 men on the field.
I still don't know who got ejected, right?
Yeah, they've never announced a number, and they've got 12 people on the field.
And if they do
Is
not
that
call the
right?
flag
1,
on
2,
that, you
3,
see? 1,
5,
2,
6,
3.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they've
Then
got
no
12
flag.
people.
Oh. And they
They
still.
got 12 people on the field.
Come on, coaches. We got to see that. Somebody out
Yep.
there up here in the booth.
They got 12 people. They do.
As we see
Now
here,
they're running one off, but that whole
that was a free play.
We're telling our coaches in the booth beside us, they just ran one off.
But we got a receiver wide open over there with the long socks with the green gloves. That's Mata. Give it to him quick
Yeah,
and get
just
it
throw
easy.
it right to him.
Yep. And once again, we got Melanson, his
Got him
quarterback
right
here.
there.
He steps back, throws it over his head, and it's almost intercepted him as he threw it right above Mata's head.
So 1:30 remaining here in an interesting first half. I still have not seen a player leave the field.
I have not as well, but that all that did was slow down our offense, get us out of our groove, even though we do have, we're going to call it timeout on Eunice Cardinals.
Yeah.
It's massive confusion, right? It's a good time to take a timeout, regroup, we get situated, and
Yeah,
let me see what number to push here.
There you go. We'll send it back to a word, or for a word from our sponsors.
Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a interesting, is all I can say, first half
Very
here
interesting.
in Eunice. Eunice is hosting Estancia. Eunice leads 20-6. They've got the football. 3rd down and 10, looking deep the whole way. They throw it down the
come back to
field, and Melanson, just his arm right there, looked like it just didn't have the oomph that it typically does.
Yeah, it was kind of like a dead duck in the air.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, our offense just got flat on this series after that whole event of.
Well, and the crazy thing about it is we just went through 4 pass plays in a row, and now we're going to give Estancia the ball back.
Gotta have balance.
So 1:24 remaining on the clock. It's 20-6. Eunice in the punt formation.
We got Melanson back to the punt for the Eunice Cardinals. And the Estancia coach calls timeout because he has
he's like, hey, what?
1, 2,
there's
3, 4,
something
5, 6,
fishy
7, 8, 9,
going
10,
on
11,
here.
12 players again.
Oh, he's got 12?
Yep. Count them. 2, 4, 11.
I think he called timeout because we had our quarterback back as the punter.
That'd be a good reason to call a timeout there.
Yeah, I think we were about to try to pull a fast one, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Want to make sure we shout out to some sponsors. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, the Davis and Myers family. Eunice Pump and Supply, the Noble-Myers and Matthews. Thank you guys for all that you do. Of course, we know this group's listening. The Eunice Health Clinic. Leanne, Nikki, Brian, Elma. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing. Good Lord.
Don't give me a lot.
Yeah, I'm missing a bunch of you. Aaron. Anyway, we appreciate you guys. You help keep us healthy, and that's important this day and age, that's for sure.
Very important.
Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas and Bart Parker, the City of Eunice, Parker Energy, Brett and Penny, Eunice Wrecker, John Dean Davis. Appreciate you, Devon Energy, BTH, Chad Haller, NMR, the Bettises and the Thrashes, and the Eunice Police Department. Here goes Eunice in the punt formation. They are going to punt it.
Oh, that's
it's
a
a
beauty.
good one. Man, it's a good punt.
Hit him. Hit him. Oh.
Oh, and that, not sure who hit who, but anyway, there was a hit down there. Number 2, Josh Carrillo, involved in that. He's a senior. Get to call his name. He comes up and
Man, if they would have
makes
timed
a
that
good
perfect, they
open
could have
field
got a
tackle.
good hit right there.
So that
I
makes
think knocked it loose, huh?
No, knocked it loose.
Yeah, absolutely. I still haven't seen a player leave the field.
Me neither. So I'm at this given moment, I don't think he's going to leave the field because they never announced the number or anything. So
No. So 1:17 remaining here in the first half. The second quarter's taken a while. The first one went very
quick.
quickly.
and we haven't scored no points this half, have we?
No, well, if we have, it's been slow. So Estancia.
Did somebody yawn?
I don't know.
I looked at Charlie right away.
Uh-oh, we still got people running onto
On
the
the field.
field. Estancia
We're
snaps
missing
it
an
back. They're
outside
going to run
linebacker.
it right up the middle.
Little gang tackle.
Strung it out a little bit. A good job by Eunice there, making a good open field tackle.
Yeah,
Looks like there's a lot of jawing going on out
a
there.
lot of John.
Yep.
We just
Yeah.
need to focus, man. Get out there and get the job done.
Yeah, you mess around and get thrown out of a game like this. That
This
hurts
close,
you.
yeah.
So if you get ejected, you're out for the next game too,
Yes,
right?
yes. The NMAA rules say you get ejected this game, you set out the next game.
But in their case, we don't know who it was, so he doesn't really have to.
What is this coming right here? Kind of cool looking.
That's probably Obi flying by.
You know, it's funny because I've got this app because of Ovi that tracks
Yep.
planes, and I can kind of tell what that is. So I'm going to see if I can figure out what's flying over us.
The quarterback comes out here to the right. He's wide open. He breaks it away, but he is stopped close to the first down by, what number was that? Number 6 for the Eunice Cardinals.
You know, that's the United Airline that flies and lands in Hobbs.
Ashton
He's
McCollum.
he's making his approach, so that's why he's low. Yeah, that's him. So we've got this app that we track.
maybe it
Ovi
was
flying.
Ovi flying over,
Yeah, yeah,
checking
that
us
would
out.
have been cool. That would have been really cool.
What was it in Hot Springs where that guy jumped out of there? He was coming down like in a propeller.
Yeah, and landed somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
It's like, where'd he go?
It was 9/11 that weekend too.
You know,
So that's the end of the. Go ahead, Coach.
Oh, I was just going to say that's the end of the first half. 20-6 is your score at halftime. Want to shout out to Antonio Granados. He's probably out here in the crowd somewhere, but I saw him over at the volleyball game. You know, Antonio's playing college football this year over at
Was it Waylon?
Wayland Baptist, yes. And also saw Jules. Julius Woods, saw him at the volleyball game as well. So some of those seniors from last year's team
Come out to watch them.
coming back and watching. So pretty neat deal. At the end of the first half, it's 20-6. Eunice is in the lead. We're going to send it back for a word from our sponsors.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!" BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful Eunice Cardinal Stadium. I always mention the nationally recognized as one of the top 50 small school football stadiums in the country and #1 in New Mexico. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here as the Eunice Cardinals have their first home game of the year, second game of the season. They are hosting Estancia. Estancia comes into this week ranked number 6 in 2A football. Eunice ranked number 2. And so we're going to step away from the soundboard for just a minute, and we'll be back on here in just a few seconds. So thank you for listening.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system. Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Small town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a beautiful night here in Eunice, New Mexico, where the Cardinals are getting ready to run through the little sign. There they go, coming out onto the field. Fireworks headed up. Eunice is leading here 20-6 at halftime. We're getting ready to come out of the halftime break. Get started. Estancia strolling out onto the field. Eunice running out onto the field with a little Metallica playing in the background.
Old school, huh?
Right. Started to take my head and bang it back and forth on the glass right here beside me.
And something different here. They came out while the horn was sounding just right before it.
Yeah.
And Eunice Cardinals usually don't come out like that.
Yeah.
So it might be turning a new leaf, get out here with a little anticipation and change the pace of the game.
Yep. Yeah, it's very, very possible.
And remember, people, it's a small delay between us and the camera, so bear with us on that.
Yes. And when we got here today, our intention, the booths have internet access in them. And I had actually messaged over here from Albuquerque earlier saying, I know we haven't been in the booth this year. Everything good, internet working. And I was told that it was. And maybe it was, but it wouldn't work with our system today. So then literally seconds before, we're running around like we were last year, scrambling to plug up the router and get everything going. So, but we're here, we're on the line. We've got
People taking pictures from the
Oh
stands.
yeah, that's right. We're getting
famous.
Yeah,
We're
we're
famous.
getting famous up here.
We're like the Three Stooges, huh?
Yep, that's right. I don't know which one I am, Larry or Mo or Curly. I'm not
I don't
sure.
know, man. I'm the good-looking one. That's all I gotta say.
Was there one? Was there such a one?
Oh man.
Yeah, so shout out to my man Len White. He's over at the other end of the booth.
He
They moved
left
him
from us,
away
huh?
from us, yeah.
They need to put him back.
They set him onto the other end.
Is he flying solo tonight? Or is it Patterson
Looks
guy
like
there?
it. I don't see Patterson over there. So Bobby Patterson's probably back home listening, so shout out to him. Long-time Eunice tie guy again.
That's over 100 years of experience just in that one room.
That's right. That's right.
And we're fortunate to have that. You know that?
Yeah, I got a message from some JAL folks telling me that JAL is up 29-7 at halftime against Tularosa.
In Tularosa, correct?
In Tularosa. Yep. Yeah, so JAL with the big lead over there. I haven't seen any of the other updates. Has anybody seen any of the other updates?
No, sir. I have not gotten any messages in any way, shape, or form.
Yes, sir.
People are mad at me because I'm not running the camera tonight, I guess. And Claudia's doing a good job over there, so I got promoted to the board, and I'm doing a decent job there, I hope.
You got it. I was trying to see if there was any updates on the Hobbs game. I don't see any here.
So here we
Anyway,
go.
Eunice getting ready to kick off. Here is the kick. This time
Get
they
on
do
the ball,
little-
somebody! Oh, man, Eunice had a great
Man.
opportunity to jump on the ball, but there was a small hesitation there by Eunice Cardinals to jump on that ball after they went to 10 yards as needed.
And beside us here, we've got Coach Frazier and Melanson, and Frazier threw his hat off at that one.
Yeah.
I guess he thought they should have jumped on it, too.
I concur with him 100%. And Melanson is the newest coach for the Eunice Cardinals.
Yes, he is. That's Jake over there, right?
Jacob Melanson.
Mr. Jake.
Jake from State Farm.
He's not
Melanson. That's right. We'll call him the insurance man.
the insurance man, huh?
That's right. That's right. So here we go, starting the second half. 1st and 10, ball spotted about the 38. They're going to run it straight up the middle, and that was a different quarterback. I wonder if it was their quarterback that got tossed. That was a completely different quarterback.
Completely.
Maybe they just wanted to try something different, but
Can you blame them trying to take a page out of our book, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because their quarterback was number 9, and I don't see him at the sideline or on the field at this given moment.
I'm wondering if that's not the guy that got tossed.
Ejectee.
Yeah, maybe.
That could hurt him in the long run.
Yeah.
But we'll start off hurting him tonight with that.
So,
It's
they've
2nd
got,
and 8.
yeah. Said Hobbs is up on Artesia 34-21.
Awesome.
Nice.
Appreciate Randy Gladden listening.
In Artesia? Or in Hobbs?
No,
Oh, they're in
they're in
Hobbs. They're doing a
Hobbs.
black guy. You said
Yep.
that earlier.
Yep, they're in Hobbs. So Estancia going to take it straight up the middle. They're going to pick up about 8 or 9 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. Ball spotted right at the, we'll call it the 46 and a half.
Yep. And once again, to the listeners who just tuned in, we do not have a roster for the Estancia Bears. So that's why we're only saying the numbers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
bear with us.
They didn't have anything posted in Max Preps that I could see, and even the broadcast here, there's a offsides or false start on Estancia.
I'm going to go with false start.
Yeah, it's a false start on Estancia. Even the announcer here for the PA announcer didn't have any information on Estancia, so we apologize to any listeners we might have. That because Estancia is a long drive, I could see some folks wanting to watch.
If you look over in that booth, they have a yellow sign. It's FM something, 102.1, I think.
Yeah, so maybe they've got a broadcast going, which is good.
Yeah.
So 10:40 here. It's 20-6. Clock is ticking. Estancia on offense. Ball spotted about the 42-yard line. 3rd down, and we'll call it 7.
Bit of confusion
6.
back there with the running back and the quarterback.
Yep. There's the snap. They're
The
going to run
reverse.
that little counter play again.
Eunice smelt it out. And it's
Yep.
good tackle by number 8 and 25. For the Eunice Cardinals, number 8
But
is
it's going to make it 4th down.
Jacob Ortega, and number 25 for the Eunice Cardinals was Jerry Hawkins.
Yep. The Hawkster.
Heard his name a couple of times tonight already.
Yep. So 4th, and we'll call it 6. Estancia sends the punt team in.
As Eunice trying to be a little bit confused out there, people running around everywhere. So hope we have enough players out there.
Said Seminoles up
Get
on
behind the
Lovington,
line.
25
Look at number 8,
to
way
7.
across the line. Get back there, bud. There you go.
25 to 7. Lovington losing to Seminole right now. Here's the kick. It's way down the field.
Oh.
Oh.
It takes Estancia
Huge
bounce.
Estancia bounce all the way down to the 25-yard line.
That was
24.
catchable. So defense came out and did their job. Starting off here at the third quarter, held them to the punt.
So we'll see if the offense can
Come
get
out.
something going.
Yeah, and I believe the offense is going to start off with Thompson as quarterback and Nichols as running back. Right now we're going back and forth with quarterbacks and running backs.
I got a double Gladden going. I got Randy Gladden and Jared Gladden sending me scores. So appreciate you guys out there listening. A couple of former Eunice Cardinal, we'll call them stars, great players for dang sure.
That's no lie.
Yeah.
And they're good people as well, man.
Yeah, good baseball players for dang sure too.
I'm going to go out and say they were great baseball players.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
They come from a good bloodline on that part.
That's right. Man, I tell you, I know they do, but I definitely miss their daddy, Jimmy Gladden, man. That was a neat guy. I always thought the world of him, and
he was hell of a coach in baseball.
Oh, man, just a great guy. So
Elgin.
here goes Eunice with a nice handoff around the left side. Is that Garcia?
That's Elgin.
Oh, it's Elgin. Okay.
We have Elgin
Wood.
and Thompson out there right now playing quarterback and running back on Elgin.
So Elgin picks up the first down. That ball's going to be spotted about the 37-yard line.
First down of the third quarter.
Yeah.
We'll take that all the way.
So here comes Eunice back to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10.
Rolls
Thompson rolling to his right. He's looking down the field. He throws it.
Beautiful
and
job.
That's a nice throw and a great catch there by number
Kevin
1.
Garcia.
That's Kevin Garcia. So Garcia playing receiver now. Nice throw by
Comes
Thompson.
all the way down, gets a total of 15 yards on that pass to make it a first down. And we are sitting almost at the 50-yard line for the Eunice Cardinals.
So 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 49. 8:41 on the clock. 20-6, Eunice in the lead. First possession of the half for the Cardinals here in quarter number 3. There's the fake the handoff. Now Thompson tries to get around the left side. He cuts it back to the
Good
right.
job
He's got
by
some
7.
room. He puts a little move on him. He's all the way down to about the 31-yard line.
That's a very good job by breaking. Thompson cut it back across. He came up and blocked his man, and he got an additional 10 yards off that one block. So once again, it's a first down for the Eunice Cardinals.
First down,
Yeah,
Cardinals.
First down.
That's how they say it down to the south of us. First down, Cardinals. That brings up another Cardinal first down. All right, so here we go. Thompson in the back.
Oh.
He throws it over to the left side. He's got a man. Nice
That's Kevin
play.
Garcia.
Kevin Garcia down the left
He
side.
gone.
He's
He's
headed in the
touchdown,
end zone.
baby.
Touchdown.
Woo!
Great pass by Thompson and a great run after the catch by Kevin Garcia.
He hit Garcia right in the hands, right on stride, and Garcia never lost a step. Nobody touched him. Headed for the pylon in the corner and made it look so smooth, silky, and easy, baby.
The fireworks are going. The kids are alohaing or hulaing or whatever it is that they do with these things around their neck. 8:12 remaining here in quarter number 3. It's 26-6 after the Thompson to Garcia touchdown. Woods comes onto the field
Low
for the
snap.
point after touchdown,
Good
and it is
kick.
up. Oh, and it kicks off the upright. And it's going to be no good. So 26-6, 8:12 remaining in the third. The Cardinals are on top. Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals!
So welcome back to the Eunice Cardinal Stadium. Eunice in the lead, 26-6 over the number 6 ranked team in the state in the Estancia Bears. It does appear that Estancia is a little short-handed as they have their quarterback for the whole first half is not out there anymore. They did have someone ejected late in the second half. Wasn't sure. They never set a number.
Correct.
Assuming, that's all I can do is assume.
That's the only number that's not on the field. He could have changed jerseys. We're not saying he did or didn't, but they're missing a player.
Something happened.
Something occurred. And
Yeah.
this is the Cardinal Stadium, Mr. Jones.
The Cardinals Stadium.
Yes, sir.
The Cardinals. All right. I'm down for that. I'll buy
Elgin
that.
kicked it deep.
Oh, man, that's a good kick. All the way back down to the 10. Estancia across the 20 to the 25, and then a good open field tackle there by a couple of Cardinals.
By number 2.
And there's some pushing and shoving going on again. That's number 8. That's Jacob Ortega in a push and shoving match over here.
Got to
So-
be careful out there, boys.
Yeah. It looks like him and one of the Estancia Bears got tangled up there around the 30-yard line right near the end of that play.
That occurred last time as well after the kickoff.
So Estancia strolls up like easy on a Sunday morning up to the line of scrimmage. It's 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 30. 8:07 on the clock here in quarter number 3.
I'm going to give a shout out to Claude Skinner. He's out there just drinking some coffee and watching the Eunice Cardinal football tonight.
Claude Skinner, longtime
Claude
Eunice
Skinner,
resident.
yes. Ooh,
Oh, a nice play there by,
81. Man, he said his name much tonight. He said a lot last week.
that's Caden Jacobson, right?
Yes, that is him.
Yeah, so a nice play in the backfield. He gets the sack. 7:50 and ticking. It's 26 to 6.
There was a flag on the field. Hold on the Estancia Bears.
Shoot, I think if I was Jacobson, I'd say I'll
I'd be like,
decline it. Yeah, see, they're running in to
yeah.
decline it.
That's a smart coach right there.
Yep. Yeah, because that'll make it
They
second
lost
down.
like 5 yards.
Yep.
4 yards.
Yeah, lost a good 4 for sure, and it makes it second down. The other way, it would have put them back about 6 more inches, but it would have been first down. So I think that's the right call.
And that Estancia team doesn't look as sharp without that quarterback.
Yeah, it's definitely hurt them.
Or that number 6.
Yep.
Or was it 9? I don't have the chart. Anyways.
So Estancia still, they were doing some whispering
That
in
quarterback,
each
yeah,
other's
just that
ears.
quarterback's whispering to the running back. Hey,
Yeah.
block over here. Get him, somebody.
Oh, he breaks it up the middle. He's got some room.
Brings it. Wow.
All
Good
the way
running.
to the 35-yard line, so that's going to make it third down and about 5. A big third down here for the Cardinals.
Good job on that young man because he made something out of nothing right there.
Yeah.
I think he outran all his blockers.
He's definitely quick.
Yeah.
You know, when he got into that little space there, his feet looked like the Fred Flintstone car under the.
Eunice Cardinals need to come close those gaps a little quicker. I mean, they're
Eunice
smaller, but
Cardinals
they're
aren't
fast.
used to Fred Flintstones.
Oh, no.
I mean, they're, you know, they don't have those kind of cartoons now. Barney and Fred are the only people that had feet that moved.
Man,
like
you're
that.
saying your age again, boss. All these kids gonna have to stay up late and watch Nickelodeon, huh?
So here comes Estancia back to the ball. They're going to run that exact same play, and they're going to pick up about 5, which is what they needed. And I think that spot definitely gives them a first down. So 1st and 10. We're going to say the ball spotted at the 40-yard line. 6:35 remaining here in quarter number 3. Eunice up 20. It's 26 to 6.
And Estancia's moving that ball
They are.
very, very easily.
The same play over and over and over, but it's getting them 4 or 5 yards a pop. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
As a coach, you keep doing it. Exactly.
Absolutely.
If they're not stopping you.
Let's keep going until they stop us.
Yeah. Eunice lines up out there trying to stop this run play. As the quarterback whispers into the running back, hey, stay right here, bud.
Eunice pushing all their team up toward the line of scrimmage. Here comes that
They
little
reverse.
counter thing that they run.
Oh, come on,
They've got
bud.
some room. They miss a couple of tackles, and then they're all the way down to the 50. So they get out to midfield.
Who was it that they just ran by? Was that 30 for the Eunice Cardinals?
Yeah, it looked like it maybe.
They ran right by him.
First down, Estancia. 49.5
They got a first down out of it, so they're
It's
going to that A gap in reverse.
41-21 Hobbs right now over Artesia.
What quarter?
I don't know.
Well, Hobbs is legit, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of sounding that way for sure because Carlsbad and Artesia had a last-second game last week that ended on a kickoff return. Here they go with that exact same play again. They're going to pick up another 4 or 5.
And Hawkins comes from the opposite side of the field and gets him down, jumps on his back and brought him down.
Yeah. He was at 54. That was Ryan Teague in there. He was in there doing a little sumo wrestling.
First time we say his name tonight.
Yeah. 5 minutes remaining here in quarter number 3. Estancia back to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted about the 46. It's second down, and we'll call it 6 or 7. They're going to run the exact same play again. They pick up a couple, and then Eunice.
A little gang tackle there, but 88 grabbed him first from the backside. We went right by him.
88 is George Gomez or Jorge Gomez. Some of them
Jorge.
Georges are Jorges, and some of them are Georges. So
Let's start with a J or a G, huh?
yeah. I call names all day long at work. And it's,
why you got to be
funny.
like that?
It's funny how many times I say George, and they say my name ain't George, it's Jorge.
Jorge.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Jorge, sir.
And then I'll say Jorge, and they say, no, I'm George. And I'm like, well, dang it. They're both spelt the same. Which one are you? It's kind of like Jesus.
There you go.
I always thought that was Jesus. But anyway.
Here comes the
they
reverse
come around
once
the left
again.
Side, that same
He
little
gone.
counter
He is gone. It's
all
two.
the way to the 35.
If we haven't figured it out yet, they're going to run the ball twice out the A gap and reverse on the third one.
Yeah.
And they get it first down again.
So
And it works every time.
It works every time.
Josh Carrillo on the tackle. 4:06 remaining here in quarter number 3. It's 26-6.
I mean, we lay that down to somebody.
So here we go. We got to see if those ends got to be able to pinch in on both sides and stop this stuff that's happening right here.
Because they're moving the ball too easy on us right now.
So Estancia back to the line of scrimmage. It's 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 34. Here's the snap. They do that
the
little
reverse on
play
the
the
opposite side.
other way. They've got some running room. They're all the way down inside the 30.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Extracurricular.
I know. It's
I'm telling
crazy.
you.
Are we playing Estancia or Jowl out there?
Yeah, there's a lot of pushing and shoving and wrestling going on after.
The whistle or away from the
or
ball?
way away from the ball, yeah.
I'm glad I'm not running the camera. I would have caught none of that.
3:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Estancia is on the ball. They're doing their normal. They're waiting on a call. Eunice running some players off the field.
So is it a reverse or A gap?
2nd and 3.
A gap.
Yeah, because he's telling his running back, okay, bud.
He's whispering to him, this is what I want you to do. You go block that big funny-looking guy over there with
Like,
the red
which
jersey
one?
on. There they go.
There he is right
up
there. First down and
Yep.
some.
Oh, man.
And he stopped out in the secondary by number 6 by the Eunice Cardinals. That's Austin McCullen.
He's all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, and Estancia is giving Eunice a heavy dose of, let me stuff this down your throat right quick and make you like it.
And then right here, I bet they'll probably throw a little pass. No?
No.
I hope they do so we get an interception.
They're going to keep running.
Yeah,
It's working.
Yeah, A gap,
If I was
reverse.
a gambling man, I would say that they're going to either run that little counter reverse thing that they run or that same dang little quarterback lead.
No, a minute ago they added the double reverse too, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so I would guess run play. I ain't seen this little fella throw it the whole time. There he goes. He
low
dropped
snap.
it.
He dropped it. And somebody.
The ball is on the ground.
But you see, when he landed on the ball, there was no red near him.
Yep, and that's all the way back to about the 21, 22
No red
yard
was
line.
near him. That's
Gave us a little break.
Yes, that helps significantly. That's about a 7-yard loss. So
Yep.
make it 2nd and 17.
Yep.
Under 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Again, this quarter's went fast like the first one did.
Yep. So that means the fourth one's going to take forever.
So 2nd and a long ways. Now, it's possible you could see them pass, but I wouldn't
I wouldn't.
bank on it. There they go. That same little lead play.
Man, and he gets it. I almost got it back out to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's about 6 yards on the pickup. Maybe
Where was this
5.
kid at earlier in the game? What position was he playing?
I don't know. Maybe water boy.
Go put a jersey on,
I
son.
know, huh?
Yeah.
You sure you take somebody from our locker room at halftime?
Yeah, that may be Hayden Dean out there. They may have threw Hayden Dean in a red and white jersey. Boy, he's grabbing it and running up the middle.
I know that bum.
Shout out to Hayden. So 106 and ticking. 26-6 is the score. Estancia driving it down Eunice's throat. This has been a long drive this quarter.
That defense been out there for a long time.
Yep, and they're just running it right up the middle every time.
Nothing special. Nothing.
There
Look
they
at
go
that.
again.
They finally stopped him almost to the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to have 6 yards.
And it's nothing fancy.
No. So that was.
And too bad we don't know his name to.
It's a good 5 yards at least. So that's going to make it 4th and about 8.5, maybe 9 yards. 30 seconds. Yeah, I think they'll run it.
Well, you're going to get it in.
It's down to 20. We've got 20 seconds on the clock. The clock is ticking. 15. Estancia in no hurry.
He's whispering to his running
back.
back.
Down to 10. He's whispering sweet nothings in his ear.
That must be just part of the prop, huh?
It's down to 5 seconds. There's the
double reverse.
Double reverse.
The kid cuts it up.
Got a little space. Man, it's going to be close.
They're going to hold him up there.
I think they're going to hold him about a yard shy of the first down, maybe 2 yards shy of the first down.
Well, they did their job, man. It took them a long time, but they did their job. Seems like on that 4th down, Eunice clamps down.
So there's 1 second remaining here on the clock for the 3rd quarter. Eunice is going to have to run a play here. I'm being told Giles in the lead, 35-7.
And I believe we have Garcia and Melanson back there as quarterback and running back.
And I was told the Hobbs game started late due to an accident. And that ball was almost picked off.
In and out.
That's going to be an incomplete pass. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's 26-6. Eunice up by 20. We'll send it back for a word from our sponsors.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a beautiful night here in Eunice, New Mexico, as the Eunice Cardinals are up 26-6, and they just got a turnover on downs deep inside their own territory. They stopped Estancia inside the 10-yard line, so a turnover on downs will give the Cardinals the ball. And I forgot they ran one play right there before with 1 second left. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 inside the 10.
It was an incomplete pass. It was almost an interception.
I'm getting old. Might need some Geritol or something, so my brain.
Geritol.
That's right.
So we hand the ball off to Garcia.
Oh,
open gap. He makes a couple of moves, gets around him, keeps going
on his feet.
High steps it all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, so
that is Kevin Garcia, correct? Yes.
I believe so. They're going to mark him at the 34-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted there at the 34. 1st and 10, 11:52 and ticking on the clock. 26-6, Eunice in the lead. 3 receivers to the right, 1 out here to the left. I can't tell who's in the backfield. Is that Melanson?
It's Melanson and Garcia. Melanson steps back, rolls over to his right, gets open, throws it high. It's a dead duck to number 10. Comes back and catches. He's wide open, turns around and runs. He gets grabbed from behind, brought down to the ground. That was number 10 for the Eunice Cardinals. That was who? Hyan
Castro.
He did a good job adjusting to that ball because it was like a dead duck in the air. He came in about 5-6 yards, jumped up and grabbed it. And luckily nobody's behind him or in front of him. Got an extra, 6 yards out of it? 8 yards?
He did.
So we're sitting at the what, Mr. Jones? 30.
Ball spotted at the 29-yard line. So ball spotted at the 29, 11:35 and ticking. Here's the snap. They throw it out here to the left side to Hyan Castro. He's got a little room down the sideline. Then he cuts it back inside. He's all the way down inside the 15. We'll call it the 14-yard line.
A good job there. I like those short passes for this young man. Warm that arm up a little bit. And I think that's why he's throwing those dead ducks. His arms are kind of cold.
So 11:27 remaining here in the ball game.
It was run, pass, right?
Yep, Eunice heads to the line of scrimmage, 3 wide to the right. They
Low
snap
snap.
it into the turf.
Give it to
They
Garcia
hand
wide
it up
open,
the
man.
middle.
Nobody touched him until he got into the end zone. Beautiful job from a broken play. It started off with a bad snap. Melanson does a good job picking it up, handing it up to Garcia, and Garcia runs up the A-gap and scores like nobody's business.
So that makes it 32-6. Eunice now in the lead, even bigger. They'll head out here for the extra point.
Score a little too fast there. That defense like, come on, guys, give it a little break.
Yeah, because that was a
Long,
long offensive drive for Estancia that last time.
Even though they came up empty.
Yeah. So Woods back to kick.
High
There's
snap.
another high snap.
High end gets it, rolls
Castro
out.
picks it up. He's looking. He flips it over into the end zone, and it's going to be good for 2. High end Castro 2.
Jorge Gomez, number 23.
I believe so. Jorge Gomez for 2.
Awesome,
So that'll make it 34-6. It was a high snap over the head of Castro. He did a good job of sticking a hand up in the air, kind of like he was getting an offensive rebound in basketball, kind of deflected it to himself, rolled out to the right, and dropped the pass over the top of the defense to Gomez. And so Eunice leads 34-6. Let's keep it here. I want to shout out some of these sponsors. The Eunice Police Department, Casey Arcides and all his staff, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for sponsoring. The NMR Pipeline LLC, Dale Bettis, Billy Thresh, and all the gang down there. We appreciate you guys. BT8 Services and Rental, Chad Howler, Devon Energy, Bryce Jenkins, and all the gang. Eunice Wrecker and Rental, John Dean Davis, Parker Energy, Brett and Penny. Shout out to Kiki. Hope she's feeling better. The City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, Bart Parker, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Leanne Reeves, Eunice Pump and Supply, the Nogelmeyers and Matthews, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, the Davis and Myers family. Thank you guys for making this broadcast possible. Eunice will set up, ball spotted right in the middle of the field at the 40-yard line as they get ready to kick off. And here's the kick.
Goes deep
It's a
this
deep
time.
one.
Over his head? Nope.
He's going to make the catch
Get
about
him.
the 10. He's cutting it over toward the middle. Here
Oh.
comes him. Oh, a Eunice Cardinal ran right by him trying to hit him. He stayed on his feet all the way to the 20. So overall, a good job of pursuit by the Cardinals.
Very good job. He didn't get no yards. He didn't run north and south. So
Yeah, he ran about 50 yards to get about 3. So definitely a good job by the Cardinals of stringing him out over toward their sideline. So that's going to make it 1st and 10. Looks like the ball is going to be spotted right at the 20-yard line.
and Estancia's really, really slow this time around to get on the line.
Strolling, man. Easy like a Sunday morning. They look like they've been with me all week in Albuquerque or something.
Tired, exhausted,
Man,
and full of knowledge.
I'm ready to get in my own bed tonight and go to sleep. Shout out to the spouse if she's at home listening. So
She probably isn't it.
yeah, she was coming to the game, but I hadn't seen her, so she may have
Could
changed
you
her
imagine
mind.
hear you all week and then hear you on the radio another for 2 hours?
She ain't seen me in a week, so she's probably celebrating.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah,
Oh, they got him in the backfield. Good job.
nice job defensively. I'm trying to tell who that
I
little
cannot
fellow
tell
was.
from here.
That looks like a 25, maybe.
That's Hawkins.
No, that
That's Hawkins, isn't it?
is that Hawkins? That looked like a little fella, but I guess
Jerry
that is
Hawkins, yeah.
Hawkins. Hawkins, I didn't
25.
think
If
a
it was
little.
25, I didn't see the whole play.
Yeah, I think it was Hawkins that shot in there. I think it was 25. So good play by Hawk.
Hawkster.
10:34 and ticking. 34-6. Eunice in the lead.
They get the ball. Estancia runs up the A-gap, gets all the way down to the secondary. Almost got to the first down, and he had a gang tackle out there.
We're having fits with that play right there, and where that worries me is later in the season.
Yep.
There's a certain team down to the south that likes to do that right there.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's a long ways to get there to them.
And they're a little better at it than Estancia. So here goes 3rd and 1. Ball spotted about the 28-yard line, we'll say. Need to get just inside the 30 for a first. 9:55, clock is ticking. 34-6, Eunice in the lead. Here's the snap. He's going to run that same little run up the middle quarterback lead play. And he's definitely going to have the first down after about a 6-yard pickup.
Yep. Jonathan was on that block again. Jonathan and Castro was on that block.
At halftime, wow, that's a crazy game. Halftime, Hobbs leads Artesia 41-35. They said that game started late because of an accident, had part of one of the roads shut down,
yeah.
and Artesia's bus was stuck in the backup. So they're behind a little bit. Estancia heads back to the line of scrimmage after the first down. It's 1st and 10. Ball spotted about the 34-yard line. Here comes that little reverse play.
Oh, they had him.
They
He
got
cut
some.
up.
They got some room. There's a
He is
lot of
gone.
room. They're chasing
He is
him
gone.
down
Get
the
him there.
field.
Close
See
that
if
gap.
somebody can get to him, and they drag him down.
85.
They're going to throw the flag.
Where's it at? Nope, I ain't
They
seen it
didn't.
yet.
I was looking for the horse collar at the end, and they didn't throw it, so that's a good thing.
85 came a long ways to catch up to him. That was Tyson Acosta.
Acosta.
Good job, not giving up, coming towards him, getting from behind.
Great job there by Tyson Acosta. He just saved the touchdown, the definite for sure touchdown.
For sure. Give a shout out to Miss Studley. She said she listens to us all the time, and she know how to get her name out there. She finally got a hold of somebody that knows. So give a shout out to her. She listens to us faithfully, she said.
Miss Studley?
Miss Studley.
All right. We appreciate you listening. Thank you very much. One of our teachers or former teachers, right?
Yes.
All right.
Let you read that one out there.
Let's
I was
see.
able up
There's
the A gap,
handoff right
all
up
the way
middle.
down to the 1 yard line.
All right. That's right. That's right. We try to keep everybody entertained. I'm going to run outside in a minute and say, are you not entertained? 8:50 and ticking, 34-6. Estancia knocking at the door again.
You stop that run.
We stopped that run.
Yes.
Got to right here.
Struggling, stopping the run. Let's see if they can buckle down here. It's the ball spotted at the 2-yard line. It's 2nd down and
two.
goal. Ball spotted at the 2. I'm looking for a heavy dose of that little quarterback lead play.
And he's number 4 too, right? No, he's 21.
There he
There he
goes
goes.
right there.
Oh, we had him in the backfield and he was wrapped up. Oh, he didn't get
and
there.
he got close. He's at like the 6-inch line.
He was hit in the backfield by 81, but he bounced off him, kept going forward.
Yep.
Couldn't tell who actually stopped him from scoring. Thank you, Moses, for that shout out there. Moses Ornelas, he's a great listener to us.
Yeah, definitely.
That's patience, right?
Yeah, definitely appreciate everybody listening. We
Most
thank
definitely.
you. So
So
under 8 minutes to go here in this game. It's 34-6. Estancia in their typical slow it down, spread it out, stand up there at the line. Now they're getting down in their stance and they're ready. It's 3rd down and about 1. Here they go straight up the middle again.
And they good job.
Oh,
good game
man.
tackling right there. It
Eunice.
starts off with Hawkins. Jonathan was in there. Number this little guy over here is at 8. He went over and hit him as well. Good
That is
game
a-
tackle right there.
8 is Ortega.
Yes.
That's Jacob Ortega who does a really good job of getting in there as well. So it's 4th and goal, about a yard to get in. See if Eunice can stiffen up here and see if they've got another stop in them.
Don't do
This
a
would be
reverse.
big.
The reverse. It's
Yep.
due for the reverse. You're absolutely right, Mr. Charlie.
7-10 and ticking. Well, 7-11. That's where you get a big gulp or a Slurpee
First time we said that.
all year.
All
So that's
year.
why I had to go back a second. 34-6. Thinking about a big gulp. Ain't had a big gulp in a while.
Do those still exist?
I think so. Wife's got tamales at home. I know they exist.
Oh,
I'm
man.
ready to go eat some of those. And now we're going to have a timeout.
I don't think about it on the Estancia.
Estancia. Yeah, I could use some tamales right now. I hope the wife's got them all warmed up. I'm-
You know the boys done ate it all.
Man, I'm hoping that, well, Ovi's gone, so but them other ones they're growing.
growing.
Man, Dottie, he's about to catch Ovi. He's over 6
I
foot
think he's
now.
going to catch him and probably pass him.
Yeah, the younger one, Brandon, is the one that we keep thinking is going to be the biggest, but we'll see. He's a big kid as
And
well.
you think you're going to find tamales at home with those 2 kids there?
Yeah, maybe.
Hope
I'm
you got
hoping.
3 dozens, right?
I'm hoping. You know, now that I say that, today is my son-in-law, Bryce, who works for Devon Energy, one of our sponsors. Today's his birthday. Shout out to him. Happy birthday. And tomorrow is Brendan's birthday. They have part birthdays. So
So you
shout
have a
out
big old
to,
string dig this weekend?
man, I'm probably going to sleep. I'm telling you.
Man, you're not that old, Jimmy.
I've had a long week. That Albuquerque trip wears me out. I used to enjoy it. Now it's like, whew.
I'll tell you something. We drove down there from Sunday evening, dropping off Kendra at UNM. I ain't seen so many Lee County sheriffs heading that way.
Oh, really?
I've seen like 9 of them.
Had a bunch up there,
yeah.
huh?
Probably their turn to week. Their turn to work up there at the Capitol, huh?
Maybe. I don't know what they got going. So 34-6, 6:50 on the clock. It's 4th down and about a yard. Estancia comes to the line after the timeout. They're in a little bit different lineup this time. I'm guessing they're going to run the QB or that little reverse. but they've only got a wide out to one side, and everybody else is packed in there. Here they
And
go.
there he
Little
goes. Get him,
quarterback
oh,
draw.
oh, they did stop him. No, he fell forward.
He's in there. He fell in. Touchdown, Estancia.
Man, that's kind of heartbreaking, but
Estancia 12.
Estancia scores a touchdown on us.
So 34-12, Eunice in the lead. 6:46 remaining here in the game.
They're going for 2.
Looks like it.
You think they're going to run it?
Yeah, I would definitely figure
Not
that.
looking at the pass.
Could you imagine if they did pass it?
It would be a good time for that little reverse play that they run.
The single reverse or the double reverse?
They run that little slot back. See if he comes this way. It's that little reverse. Yep, here it is. Oh, they faked it. They faked
who
it,
was
and
the first?
Eunice
Ooh,
did a
good
great
game
job.
tackle out there.
I see 24. I see 2. So 24 is Caballero. Number 2 is Josh Carrillo.
Got up in there.
There's
Got
some
some good
others in
tackles.
there as well. Is this 80?
It looks like 80.
88?
He's 80, a little shorter than 88.
80.
80.
And I don't see
He's
an
not
80
on the roster.
thingy. So
Good job,
my
80 for the-
apologies. Good job to the Cardinals there on the 2-point conversion. It's 34-12. Eunice in the lead. Shout out to some of these sponsors. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, the Davis family, the Myers family, longtime Eunice folks, and very big supporters of what we do here. We appreciate you. Eunice Pump and Supply, my neighbors, the Nogelmeyers, my neighbors, the Matthews. I saw the Nogelmeyers sitting down there a while ago, so they're here.
In their spot.
That's right. Eunice Health Clinic, Leanne Reeves, we know she's listening, and all the gang down there. We appreciate you guys keeping everybody healthy. The Eunice Public Schools, I mean, shoot, that's what we're here. You know what? I just got another deal. My Uncle Kenny Jones sent me a deal saying today is Erica Jones's birthday, too, and I knew that. I forgot, but I apologize.
Oh, neighbor, you got to get down to him, neighbor.
The other Erica Jones.
The original one.
Yes, the original Erica Jones. She was the Erica Jones first, and she always gets my wife in trouble because I come home and there's packages sitting at the front door, and they're
I thought you were going to say because bad credit, good credit.
And
or
I'm like, damn it, what'd you order now? And then come to find out it was the other Erica Jones, so Josh can get on to her instead of me. But anyway, happy birthday to her, definitely. And here comes the kickoff from Estancia. They kick it deep. And here comes the return. That's high
wide
and
open.
Castro.
Get it,
He's got
son.
a little space. See if he can get through.
Oh, did you see that block off of
golly.
53?
That
Wow.
was a monster hit. And I don't have a 53 on my roster.
That big old boy, he hit him on a good hit. The kid hit it hard.
I don't know why I don't have a 53. I don't know who that was, but man, he hit somebody.
Hit
They're
somebody.
always up there screaming, hit somebody. He
But
did
He
it.
did it.
Yep. So 6:40 remaining here in the game. Eunice leads 34-12.
Game's up
Defense-
moving a little faster here on the fourth quarter. I was surprised.
Yep.
So we got Thompson in the back and Elgin as running back. Low snap
Low
to hand off to
snap.
Elgin.
Yep.
He's
Elgin
wide open.
runs
You got
out here to
all
the
that
left. He's
green
got a bunch of
grass.
blockers.
He
He's
gone.
still got some
Get
room.
that
He
corner.
breaks it out to the left side. Let's see if he can cut it back. He does.
Cuts it back
He's
again.
still on his feet. He's down inside the 5-yard line. I don't see any laundry.
Me neither. I thought we would get one because somebody got hit in the back there, but no harm, no foul. I guess got all the way down to
They're going to
5-yard line.
spot it at the 5. 6:29 remaining here in the game. As soon as they can spot those chains, the clock will start again. 34-12. Eunice with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 5.
The kid can move, man. He gets down to a low gravity, just cuts here, cuts there.
Reminds me of that little Raton running back.
Yes. Just a lot smaller version.
Yes.
I mean, nice, strong, smaller version.
So 3 receivers to the right, 1 out to the left. Thompson in the backfield. He's going to hand it right back to Woods. Woods bobs, weaves, and dives in. I believe he's in there. Touchdown, Woods.
It took a while to call it a touchdown, man, but
Elgin Woods gets Eunice on the board again. It's now 40-12.
very good job by that offensive line as well, getting in and pushing people around.
Yep.
It's a good combination right here. So he's going to hustle back out there to kick in that extra point.
So early in the 3rd quarter, it's 50-7. Jow in the lead over Thule.
Wow.
So here we go. Woods back. Not only has he scored, now he's going to kick. The kick is up, and it looked pretty dang good.
Straight
And it
down the
is
middle.
good.
Beautiful
so
job.
6:11 remaining here in the game. It's 41-12. We'll send it back to a word from our sponsors.
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Eunice. One score here that's very surprising to me: Santa Rosa 20, Texaco 9 at the end of the third quarter. So Santa Rosa had a huge win last week. They may be another team to keep an eye on this year. So here goes the kickoff. Estancia takes it. They're over the 25, and they run into a host of Cardinals right about the 25-yard line.
23 comes up with the ball in his hands, but he came down with it after he hit the ground.
All right, so I'm assuming that that's going to go ahead and leave the ball in possession, and they're giving a lot of forward momentum all the way up to the 28-yard line.
Was that like 5 yards? Or?
Yeah, it's like 5 yards extra forward momentum.
The kid was tall.
Yeah.
He was tall. He fell forward.
Stuck his arm out.
That's
with
what
the
it was.
ball in it.
That's what it was, Coach.
So Eunice sets up the defense. Estancia on offense. Estancia in the white uniforms. Eunice in the red. 6:04 remaining here in the game. It's 41-12. Eunice in the lead. Estancia with it. We haven't been able to stop this young man in his little running game lately. Here's that double reverse. They've got a gap again, and they're going to pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards again.
Kevin came out of nowhere, got him from the legs, and took him down. Drag him down.
After about
9 yards?
Well, about 6, maybe 7. So second, we'll call it 3, so that'll give him 7.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
You want to run it. Our defense is probably exhausted right there.
Ball spotted at the 35. They better get in good shape because we got a few teams that like to do this later. 41-12, Eunice in the lead. Estancia in the second half has been able to do this right here over and over, and here comes that little reverse play. This time they step up and do a fantastic job. I saw number 8 in there. That's Jacob Ortega.
They closed that gap, and he had to come back around. So
I saw number 72, Caden Boyd. Hadn't got to say his name much. He was involved in some of that.
Good.
Yep.
And then take him out of the game. Take a little breather.
So that's going to make it third down, and we'll call it 4. Ball spotted about the 20. I'm sorry, about the 34. So Estancia still
has
taking
no hurry,
their time.
man. They're down. They do realize they're losing the game, right?
They just stand there while the clock ticks.
Moseying on out there.
Yeah, it's just like, do we have to finish?
It's amazing to me how few players they've got. I mean,
they had a large team last year with that rain delay, remember?
They've always had a big team. Here goes the run up the middle, and that's probably going to be more than enough for the first down.
Did they have a change in staff over there as coaches or something?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
And some of the players sitting on the bench over there hurt, right?
Yeah, looks like there's a couple. Ryan Teague made that tackle. Ball spotted at the 39. 1st and 10, Estancia. Eunice coaches headed out of the booth, headed down onto the field. Guess they figure they got this one in the bag. 4:12 on the clock.
That defense ran a lot of fresh legs in there just now, so we'll see if they can do something.
See if they can stop that dang. I mean, they basically run 2 plays.
Correct.
And which is what JAL typically does. Keep mentioning them. They run those same 2 plays over and over and over and over, and then every now and then they'll mix it in with something different. But for the most part, it's the same thing. And there's a fumble, I believe.
There's a fight over there, man. Come on. I think there's no flag again out there. Who is that?
It's 22.
With his own players.
That's Eli Lord.
He got it in with our 85, and then 20. You know, it take him out of the game.
No flag.
Yeah, no flag. So we had a full-blown fisticuffs flying out there between one of ours and one of theirs, and nothing going on. But it's going to be 2nd and 7, 3:30 on the clock. I think the officials are ready to get out of here. So here is the snap. They're going to run that little quarterback lead again. Eunice does a fairly good job, but they still pick up about 3, maybe 4.
That was 56 and 72 on that tackle.
Yeah, so 72 is Caden Boyd again. 56 is Anthony Rivera. I hadn't said his name much, so that's a good call out for him.
Got a lot of people coming in and out. Eli Lord goes back in.
What are they saying? What's the?
I have no idea.
I can't tell. The crowd's chanting something. Kids, the student section got them a little drum down there, and they're beating on it. So here we go, 3rd and about 5. They're going to run that same little play over the left side.
Good
Eunice
job.
buckles up and stops it.
Look at these
And
guys
a
over
good
here.
job.
Man.
Yeah, there's a lot of extracurricular activities. That time it was number 2, Josh Carrillo, out there having a little WWE wrestling match with somebody.
On stuff like that, which I don't think it's good for the game, but somebody's going to get from behind and hurt you that way, man.
Yep.
We got people running off the field, people standing on the field. They pull a Hawkins off 25 and they put 72 back in. I believe that's Boyd. And there's nobody at the line of scrimmage on the 4th down here.
4th
Where's
down and
Estancia?
about 3. Eunice had nobody,
Back.
and now we got people running around. We just ran off and left that.
Yeah, the
But
person
they
wide
punted
open.
it, so. And that punt's going to bounce at the 30. It's down inside the
Oh, it's dead
25,
right there.
and I don't know why the kid did that, but he helped us. He stopped it at about the 24.
I think he hit him in the ankle.
Yeah. Yeah. So 152 remaining in the ball game. 152. I think I'm dead.
No, I got you.
Yeah. He was there on the live feed. That person about there we go to commercial.
That's all right. Are we on?
Yes, we're good.
Oh. All right. So 152. Eunice wastes no time getting their offense
That's
back
why I was
out.
like, oh, no commercial.
Yeah, they're back out to the line of scrimmage real quick in the changeover. 1st and 10. Ball spotted 25. There's a bad snap. Oh.
And the ball's on the floor, and Melanson was a quarterback, and he was hit as it was a bad snap. He went back to try to get it, and he was hit by an Estancia player.
And that ball's going to be all the way back to about the 7-yard line.
Yep. Kevin went and covered it up now because the quarterback for now in this series, we have Melanson
Yeah.
and Garcia's running back, Kevin Garcia.
So that's about a 5, 10, 15, almost a 20-yard loss.
On that
So
bad
that's going to
snap.
make it 2nd and about 30. Eunice 3 wide to the right. Melanson
Again,
back.
another
There's
bad
another
snap.
bad snap. Ball's on the ground. Melanson picks it up and then wheels it down the field. He's
The
got
other way.
Thompson bobs, weaves, jukes, jives, and then jumps out of bounds. 129 remaining here in the game.
I'm trying to find the number of the snapper.
Ben Brecken on the reception.
That's 3 bad snaps in a row on this young man.
So 3rd down, and we'll call it 15. Ball spotted at the 20.
They made something out of nothing there.
Yeah, for sure. So they're sending 3 receivers over here to the left. That looks like Castro, Mata, and Thompson. They throw, oh my goodness, they try to run that little pick screen that we ran for years, and it was all cluttered up there. So that's going to make it 4th down. We'll send the punt team back onto the field.
Just like that, man. Four downs went down. We wasted, what, maybe not even a minute off the clock.
So 124 remaining in the game. It's 41-12.
This is the 2nd punt of the night for Eunice?
I believe that's, yeah, I believe that's
We're
right.
supposed to be keeping stats for somebody.
2nd and 3rd.
So a few seconds left in the game. Seminole 46, Lovington 6.
Whoa. We got people running on and off the field for the Eunice Cardinals. A little confusion out there, but I think we're set now. Melanson gets the ball, punts it. A beautiful punt. They clean it. Good catch over here, and he's stopped by
Great job.
number 15 by Mata.
Mata with a nice open field tackle there. Ball's going to be down about the 49-yard line. Final score, Jal 57, Tularosa 7 in the 3rd quarter. And the game's over because it's a 50-point lead.
Coming home early, huh?
Yep. Yep. So 57-7, Jow with the win. Here in Eunice, Eunice leads 41-12. Estancia is going to take a timeout. They want to see if they can draw up a 30-point play right quick.
Get that. That's definitely amazing.
That would be nice, huh?
So 112. I think that's where the players dwell. Room 112.
You went there, huh?
Yeah, I was way back. Actually, went to that concert once.
Once or twice, right?
I went there once. Yep.
I mean, the crowd is kind of quiet right now, which you can't blame them. They've got a lead right now, 41-12, here in the Eunice Stadium.
Yeah, and there's pretty good crowd headed for the gates. I mean, 41-12, minute to go.
Game's pretty much in the bag.
Yep.
I mean, it's a good rebound from last game. It's just you've seen two different type of offenses out there for the Eunice Cardinals.
Yep, for sure.
Two different running backs, two different quarterbacks.
Reminder, everybody, the Lady Cardinals will be playing in their volleyball tournament tomorrow. They won today, 3-0 against Jow. They'll play tomorrow. I'm not sure who they'll play.
Or at what time, huh?
I want to say it's at like 10, but I know that's not
exactly. If they won, I think
right.
they probably play the late game.
I think that is the late game. I think the games start pretty early.
Wow. Ooh.
Here
He
comes
just bounces off
Estancia.
him.
Yeah, he bobbing and weaving.
Hawkins hit him, and that kid just bounced off and all the way down to like 8 yards off that.
Yeah. Clock at 1 minute and ticking. That's going to be a 2nd and 1 remaining. Getting messages from all the Jowl faithful letting me know the Jowl score, 57-7 game, midway through the third.
Thank y'all.
40 seconds. 40 seconds on the clock. Estancia still taking their time.
Man, you sound tired, Jimmy.
Man, I am tired.
You're struggling to get to this last minute of the game. I mean,
They pick up a first down on that one, and they're going to move the chains, which will stop the clock for just a minute.
a little enthusiasm. First down for Estancia Bears. The score is 41-12. Eunice leads with 29 seconds left here at the Eunice Stadium.
You know, while we're doing this, shout out to them sponsors again. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Eunice Pump and Supply, the Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, the City of Eunice, Parker Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, BTH Services and Rental, NMR Pipeline, and the Eunice Police Department. I think that's going to do it. The clock is running. It's down inside 5. And there is the horn. Eunice wins 41-12. Who do we have next week? Is that Texas?
Let me look it up, sir. Sorry, I should have got me
I
better
think
prepared.
we're headed to Texas next week.
Oh, man, the Texas, huh?
Yeah, last year Texas wasn't kind to us. We'll hope they're a little kinder this year.
As the fireworks go off here at the Eunice Stadium, Eunice wins. 41-12.
So Ropesville, Texas. So we'll be on the road to Ropesville, Texas. That's a Thursday night game.
Ropesville, where in the world is that at?
I think
Texas.
that's over toward Lubbock, right?
Yeah.
Kind of that direction.
I got a ticket there one time, long time ago.
Well, that'll learn you.
And
Still ain't paid it. He got to warn in
That's
Texas.
right.
For it.
I got to go real slow through Ropesville.
So I'm told that Eunice will play Cloudcroft in volleyball at 10:45. Thank you, Miss Reeves, for that information. 10:45 Eunice versus Cloudcroft.
Go out there and support the Lady Cards, man.
Yep. And so anyway, that's the end of the football game here today. Next week, it will be a Thursday night game. We'll be on the road to Ropesville, Texas. That could be interesting. Hope everybody's work schedule will allow us to get over there, because I think that's about an hour drive, maybe hour and a half.
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
You should know you got a ticket when you're speeding through the other day.
Well, don't speed through Ropesville, Charlie says.
Don't speed. They got one cop, and
He likes to
on
write
it.
them tickets, huh?
That's how they pay for that car. It's a real nice car.
It's a nice cop car.
Real nice. I paid for the
You paid for
one
it.
of the
huh?
lights or
It's
something.
a big ticket. It's a big ticket. Well,
$250.
oh yeah,
Lord.
that's the real deal ticket. Well, any thoughts?
Good job on both sides of the ball tonight for the Eunice Cardinals. And especially with having two quarterbacks and two running backs. It's going to be fun to see as the season goes on. On the defensive side, you need to stop that run a little bit better, but it's work in progress, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like kind of a rebuilding
Yeah.
here a little bit.
And we're young.
Yeah.
We're young.
Yeah, I agree. I think we all knew that there was going to be some rebuilding to this
Yeah,
year as
right.
far as the amount of people that we lost. But, overall, I mean, this is was at least coming into tonight, probably isn't now, but this was the number 6 team in the state of New Mexico. And
The Bears?
Yeah, they were number 6.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
we just put it on them. I think that Jal and Texaco and Tularosa, I think those 3 teams for sure. I think Hagerman's going to be pretty
Yeah.
tough. They've won. They were winning big tonight again. They won big last week. I think they're going to be all right. So anyway, with that said, thank you for listening to another night of Nomark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. The Eunice Cardinals have beat Estancia here 41, I think it was 12.
Correct.
And we'll be back on the road next week in Ropesville, Texas. The Cardinals play on Thursday night. So thank you for listening. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you for Rosendo Caballero, Charlie Fairbrush. I'm Jimmy Jones. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, everyone.